ina ye certain so Kwame Jela enya transe sansura bigi enso enya transe Edelson enso ewo ha amofa enche ordinary stories ina enso ebebremo me production team ne Perry Persley president content for JT and Obed Omadaroma and ya transe DP enso ebremo dia camera no eye Diane ema remfi se koso am wachen so nkoso kroni entra kopentama nondu enso ebebo high Lawson aye TV Lawson Radio 963 Medaka Farm aye Ghana Limited and paying for enso ase omo count ya dijumadi na ebremo he Pasco he ba capsules and paying for ebedo mo se aye Dr. Babi obi e chane na no pay Betway we Betway influencer ye di won komo be predi a chro ye beda Betway for ase sound so and amedi we enso to anim saying high sense for baby omo piano yenna high sense for say almost etayechi amo say green life heba limited we part almost e better almost shell for baby omo piano so bu petrol and fu ani na enso e shell telisol ye do nkomo bebre enso dia choni na say telisol aye made for me bundle papa bundle doso bundle bebo aye telisol aye made for me in tiama remfi dia and the one scientific about to Dr. Nimo na daroma and ya transfer p enso ebremo amo say me no biem aye ointment no ebi ewodwa so mesro aye jo mo kan ho Kofi Amoa aye marble stones and paying for enso etayechi op aye wallpapers omo paying for baby omo bia no ye beto mo se midima for about settle Dr. Time that so on so tajumadi na chi Makion restaurant and catering services Ghana ni Kumasi ade e mo resaid wan papa fie enso aye Makion Superlovic aye mo ye do nkomo bebri ade a chro Sunday Superlovic aye mo hono ye se oto ne manyina ane Superlovic ewo Anoga Junction ena Santa se ayadian omo enso ade opokuare ena eso edi animhwede won samna tudwa Vema Plus aye limited ye gidi nkomo bebri enso de atomo de little capsules and dry capsules ne ma papa ngina na se nu papa ngina no womo te abadwa so dinat capsules ngina no omo ajaba prostate ngina omo na jaba mesro ibejo omo nkomo ayadia blueprint aye DNA na blueprint aye DNA ema remfi se ho and the DNA test no esa wo ye no DNA test dey say won be hia e wo mamu ha say so bia ye DNA test semen vital about mesha and the capsules no again no mesro odie and semen vital about mesha and capsule the love aya fashion do kwara ofen aja the love fashion obekwan watoto ne ma nyina so ho home appliances and cosmetics won ne ma nyina no obenya biato enso KFC Monday Madness KFC me pato KFC na so do wani kire because Monday bia no aja KFC obetimi agide opebia enso ewo ho tabia de takuma ba or the tabia ba mesaba o metaye jumade na chi ba bia Mr. Christian Ajiman aya tabia wo bia beta na se be chia no Genjamed aya dental clinic me pacho yese ewon sam Ghana de aya Genjamed aya dental clinic o mai mu hanyina me pacho pe ba bia wo sion be ne kama ediama wa furniture Genjamed Lawson Enterprise ma Becky and Ben makato se kroma se say ba bia ton drinks ya ton toto ye tunu toto obetimi akoto anya sika na wanya mfaso bebre ana opebi ade akoyo program bia no eno so Lawson Enterprise ejama remfi so you must say ayen kwada so any DVL no ene jenim hwe open rice papa emo asesa bedwa so obi edi wadanse a easy rice me so easy rice no o je no easy rice eno ene rice so to be OP aye wallpapers maka wansam enso ade achro emo resa bafo polo ayade yentade aye hye bafo polo daroma ayade African print no ane ade pan style bia ope ade amasese sunwane ne breakom bafo polo enso du ho eman aye oremfi ma mefa wentudwa shop JD na daroma justice awre saturday nyina no ane from shop JD anye justice no nko a aye sneakers ne nema na aka nyina no obeko shop JD obenya nyina bi enso ewo ho yemfa eno enso ne nkomreba aye pi enso eba yede aka nyina no enso ebebremo eno eye de achiere no Kwame say bia bokode yede amiase bigi so ho yede ready ase yenko na yemfa your question of the day no na yenko mresesi an yemfa nsem na aka nyina enso emremo Edelson yene nkomo kakra.
Okay, inti ebusa for question of the day no are you ready Ghana for so much here na question no say which player will make the difference for his side in tomorrow's EFL Cup final between Arsenal and Manchester City. Nti ene question na yebisa no say nyame adomu a ochina EFL Cup final ebeko so Arsenal and Manchester City and abebo na player ben and wususu say born ebe boy wie no ono na abon homo dimpa aye the difference between the side. Inti ehon asam na Ghana for enchire omoso adwen options ni bi enie David Raya, Donnarumma, Declan Rice, Ellen Holland, Bukayo Saka, Antoine Semenyo. Inti Ghana for enchire omajo player foforo bia obetimi ede ne din aba sebebo bo na wie no wan eno bia be bo ne din ze board ye wabo ono ene control tempo no ono na ye bibia be ka se asumesi ene man team enso etimi ewini ye well
eno Alaska Star Enterprise question of the day. Alaska Daroma any the question of the day no so brought bia anti Alaska Star Enterprise question of the day we question of the day ni Kwame
again na call the Amadio Beboas na right back on say assistance na intimi confirm o say Timber be 100% fit ashas here so between Timber and Ben White wow betimi nya ode no on betimi make a big difference e the ama Arsenal and my reason I make us ask me say so I check Manchester City recently player ojibo an hu pa ye doku and say why betimi you doku free game ni no we make a difference case the ama air side and on the part of us and I think said the Obebo as a right back no being it Ben White and I say Timber and they be make a big difference at the ama air Arsenal buku no.
Okay Biggie
Can we call the Ama David Raya? Yes, I feel sir maybe a Pep Guardiola and Manchester City Gina see and I said this season no already they're out of the Champions League Premier League and so no a bad thing the amount of be to so if there's any opportunity Emma Pep Guardiola and trophyless I feel that this is one of them and so therefore they are going to go all out until Obi Arsenal team new be Arsenal na entimi ma Pep Guardiola na Mranti and Emfa trophy nem fa nkwa me gidi say David Raya adwuma waye wo Premier League nim this season no just will replicate this our form no e wo EFL Cup final no nti say Arsenal with difference make a bit our beji crew one dey am on waken me meko for David Raya Edolson
Ken we answer here outside the list wa ha me be say me fa Ryan Sheki say Pep Guardiola best stats no kwadia the difference maker our Manchester City team you know the Arsenal team I think say individually it's difficult to pinpoint someone but they play as a team but Manchester City they no omunyenju sa team performance no at the moment after individually we mu ana bako eyi ne ho Arsenal have better team in Manchester City nti City do not play as a team and of course they are working towards that but they are not yet there nti individually no I feel say the difference maker pa be Ryan Sheki is say ogina park no so aya ball no ekuta no a ono na ya na eye bibi ma Manchester City whether he's creating by dribbling and answer ono ankasa Emma pass na it's be breaking lines since me answer be call for Ryan Sheki if indeed and that is if I'm using the ifs a lot because I already be call park no not Pep Guardiola being Pep Guardiola na Wamana starting but so best started there personally I will go for Ryan Sheki
and the Alaska Star Enterprise question of the day and Anopai Oba Johnny and so our Lawson TV on Facebook and Lawson TV on YouTube Lawson 96 on radio Lawson TV and so ekuso yejuma platforms ni na no yejuma and Anopai Johnny na yemfa ayen saminya so emremo na bibia so ntime enya kama eso obetinde messages no ayepi ensom e dia fana bia so no etimi ayekama enso ho eno e dia chene no Kwame and elders in a biggie and Omampani Emma Shatane Stoneboy Ekabomo for the first time since their incident to the saying our Ghana World Cup fundraising down here you know yes Norman Kabomi Radi Eddie you do 5 years
5 years there
you told change you know I do 5 years
5 years in
Nube saying
3 more.
Well, 3 years. Okay. In the World Cup draw no, and as a fundraiser no, and say others say omo mi na dey omo ye we no. Okay. In the omo say omo panyin say. In omo mi no. Is it there? Kwame. Sa asem no ana
we assembly ni ho say omampanyi ka say ade na untimi enka da bi so I think say president why ade say enu ayehu sa de fefewi so I me hope say sa enkabom na enu ayehu ye no ebetima ato aso sen na chese bibia akoso ye de ama Ghana because ade bia we ase ankasa na enkabom no ehia sen ade bia sen enkabom ni ho a wo ye bibia na ha adwen enti na mpanyimfo se prayo hoi we ba ku ebu ba kabuma embu so seeing the president of the land catch Shatane Stoneboy say omon kambom no na very good so be kaya before enra DC no na omnya eta akohia omukohia e ma sa time no so kra no omantimi endi nkomo before enra de no omnyina sa akohia Stoneboy di kan wo venue na se chena na Shateba na dede ne doors of fans ne doors ma Stone kra ko busa sa na hwan na ebe no chino mu say Shata ho no man kasa bai president bai no okay on father
program be na obi asasa na omu koshia ye exactly so I think say they've met before my IBCP
omo hage
yeah but that time
say no
afternoon cry Janice aso
say problem here say if a person make pizza it should be organic
say omo me buy pizza what the problem
they be kicking me pam cho ehun hia say ombe kambo mu debi ani de omo kambo mu a music industry ni begu me pam cho sa ne ma ne de
nje say omo ye de
no tie industry music industry de enya sorry industry sorry mpo rivalry wom
okay
what I say the fact say rivalry that Stoneboy any Shatan tem enchre say omo ya atamfo say business ba omo mienu be ya bom behind the scenes they do business
that is a both for
so that people know say a show biz
omo go far to
enya far na bro chire kra na wuhu ye kra de say enko baby a utie me pam cho ye hu say de na e ba bonten no for the culture ebuama business the showbiz industry no ko and I'm say behind the scenes say business ba na Shata ebenya ne kakra we benya ne kakra they will meet and have their business once the business is done back to rivalry and ebeboa enti metimi a run football Madrid ne Barca tio mamem nyusu Madrid ne Barca Florentino Perez and Laporta there are so many times that omo agree akwatena say a fight for one cause but that does not mean Madrid and Barca should unite rivalry important any here
but we say omo de no etu atwe da ntia ma go beyond that
rivalry there normal
rivalry is good every industry but what's say healthy
Kwame omo do otu eto ye no the me person chere say that incident AC I think Shata apologized. Echwemuko. But what you say? If it's what BBC says, then we can raise the point and condemn it. I didn't see Echwemuko.
Okay.
For now, for the last 3-4 years, what has been happening? We are the chain way, when a dressing chain way. It is good. It is good for the culture. Now, can you say about the class here discuss?
Why can say 7 years ago? 2019 is actually
enjoy Sadia.
The Kano quite be so many yard because even at this event, Stoneboy addressed this particular issue and he said, there is no way phobia and the fabulous there should always be competition, but I was also making sure that competition they be healthy.
Okay.
And that is the most important thing because once there is no more competition in the music industry, it is going to affect the music industry. It go beyond a healthy competition. That is where a problem is because our event we impart. Shatawale donated $100,000 and they supported the fund. Or donated $100,000 no. Stoneboy also say Oyenyom and they are supporting projects no. It costed $20,000. And also was donating $81,000. It took $101,000.
101 Stoneboy.
Yes.
And I shot a
100,000. It's a honor crampolo. That same competition was about.
When is omo so fans the omo hadrium. Patrick Kwadu was a hageben no from Shata. On just Shata hagen into
a generated discussion. We say rivalry no nipa didi rivalry hono enya some kids wow. And then a boama industry no grow because the Stoneboy Shata rivalry no obi say argument ebe kwa abontin bloggers who ebedi obi a intina me pamocho Real Madrid never say intime nyan for sa though there will be times that omunyina will agree on something but the rivalry it makes the business boom. What else? Intime pamocho pa.
Fabian na come okay.
The most important thing is very healthy.
Okay.
Now go beyond healthy rivalry. That is the most important.
So Mampanyi kasa de no ano.
Mampanyi kasa you can no mujejina o this all here. Come and beto Mampanyi so no yesi. So munya betre, Wan san o mo baba be hage. So these things are part of the game. And clap na koye bladia. That is where the problem is. Jomani a healthy one. Na mo yina.
Well, young friends, you only come right about Jacanina and so Eba. You're the Jacanina and so Ebebramutim no and so I said to her. Somebody can get to him no, Obekosa Johnny and so or Lawson TV. Our Facebook on so on Sabekaya and YouTube and so our Lawson TV on YouTube Nina on Sabekaya. Lawson Radio 983 and a Lawson TV Nino and so yeah, remember Renfi games ho Yadinina and so Eba. Na Ayadio France, other from Legano, Ayadiam game called so Emma Lens. And so it made Angel says some 5-1. Yami Adamande Toulouse, Elbow, a Laurent, or Zany Brest, and a Nice, and a PAG. Nice, a PAG, 8, a PM. Yami Adamochna, a Lyon, a Monaco, Marseille, Elbow Lee. Paris FC and Le Havre, Rennes Elbow FC Metz and Annonce and Strasbourg. Emirates Lens and Asuelity, a year league with 59, PH 57, Marseille Tosso a year 3, 40 a year 9, Lyon Tosso a year 4, 47, and a Lee Tosso a year 5, almost 44. Emirates German Bundesliga, a year Genra, a year Leipzig, Intimate TRG Hoffenheim, a sum of 5-0. Yamia Demende about 2-30, a year Bayern Munchen, Union Berlin, and on a game about 1-7, and so to so my men found to the Sanya games and Kwan Ebaso, Adia Bobo Crab from FC, Ayahendem, Eba by Leverkusen, FC Cologne, and the Bruce Monchen Club at Wolfsburg, as about Veta Bremen Dortmund, Eba Hamburg SV, and your 5-30, Yamiad Mochna, Ayamenso 5 Frankfurt, St. Pauli, about Freiburg, Osberg, and I used to get Bayern Dasu LG, Aya League, with 67 Aya points, Dortmund Tosso 58, and Leipzig Tosso Aya 3, Aya 50, Stuttgart Tosso 4, so 50, and on Edge Yemfa Yaninche England. Yami Adumen. I came to Boston about 12:30 away. I Brighton, about Liverpool. I game a pass Everton, Chelsea. I 5:30 and you and Everton, Chelsea game the pass Leeds United and the Brentford some upon there. Italy games a pass one similar to Fulham and the Burnley game now and also a pass in Morris of 4 games and a pass Premier League. Yamia Demotre, Newcastle United, about Sunderland, Aston Villa and West Ham United and a club performance person in Nottingham Forest. I game and so pass UEFA Cup now Arsenal and then a club from Manchester City game ne pass 4:30. Watching us game ne pass Morris referee Peter Banks and the best again am Piaso Kama. Arsenal as the early team a yearly table no I was 70 points. Manchester City I was 61. Manchester United tosso a year 3. I was 50 a year 5. Aston Villa tosso 4. 51. The Liverpool tosso 549. Chelsea at tosso 648. And my big one who also Bournemouth and the Manchester United game no and 2-2. Controversies. You better come up with United for Buffalo. I have referred first total tour. My baby didn't come up with and so Ediatro and Morris Branchefe Christie on your go and so Fernandez Bruno and so in your go and on go back when so pay to one some no and so to Modi Somani Guswa Yaripi and so Emma Yenu Komakakra Nayan Fan Senepi and so Emramo Mamenko Barcelona Bobo Kuna so Mamembakus Ross for Nedako Nayan come up with and run Comosanko so a Yadia club from Barcelona and communicate at the track club from Manchester United, sir. Ayadia almost, baby, Omujano, Mujina, Sikano Munya, and Tomo say another loan when upon a almost Sajabako, and so at the account Muyano, Ayadia club from Manchester United for, and just an appointment, some another loan, and for a mamo, Manchester United answer, as no, almost Debbie, and Yadia Sadiano, or BCB, in Tomo Persande, Ayabasona Bobokuno, Abasia contact to Maka Sansani Beam, on the contact to moi, no more between 30 million euros, no, so many 30 million euros, no more from OPM, and we are Marcus, I have Redford, I have Barcelona, and Manchester, I have United and Sun, some no, only some Manchester United and paying for the pass around. on bet me cotton 50 million pounds and a 50 million euros. So Barca from me 30 now. On bet me 50 million euros. And tonight on money rush be I'm saying farm home. Some Marcus Red for Casane on the Barcelona and Unquan or Passobo. A Barca on country Barca Bobokuno. No more from 30 million and from Romo. Barca got 30 million now. On Manchester United Bobokuno. One person betting a news to be a Jeffrey a Barcelona Bobokuno and Marcus Red for the agents and so as we don't summon so to I want a so my man fan to just the best goalkeeper. I will be assisted say why na Arsenal a goalkeeper for the David Royal. Just so who you top 3. I will be assisted David Royal. About me I can top 3 no. Now David Royal na team come over pre. Or say the best I Thibaut Courtois. Or did you pass a Courtois no goalkeeper bien ho. Also no a goalkeeper I'm more rested the last 2 years. Or no and I did the best. I will a Premier League this is almost the best and so our Premier League also Manchester City aye Real Madrid na nyama na Courtois ye no o se oye consistent da bia ayade am obeye ejama Madrid boboko no eti Madrid timi rely on Courtois tam bia omo hia ne bia etanom David Royal ana ne one nominate Thibaut Courtois se oye the best goalkeeper and so we bia se ade won sam so to dwa awon aye dwumageri so ma men fan to bia se Thiago Pitach Madrid fa kra no ayade na won sam bebre and Upiaman so I wanna show ya. Madu Bobo Kono Adia Twakran him, Omo Adia to them pay for him, saying on return to youth team in Bim, on come Madrid Academy in Bim, on come back to Castilla Bim, so a first team player, on Konuamon training Bim. At the time I know Madrid game Nasa Nanyamako, you know, or Kwanuaba, Carbon paying for the passenger boy, so a big fish on your academy player Bim, age, you know, and the academy age. Nemo Pona Bopano, and so the beyond the first team no answer the Siakai. So Jude Pollingham return Jude return hope yes papa madam 15 and Japa Yatemamo I would imagine this boy and playing for the passer say Jude Abakra Krawi Ayajam a club and a Dutch a Krawi and Swakam Yaka players Krabanum Ajomonia Tomoso Ayat this boy and Swakam Academynum and Yadia Sobakopim says now you're Morocco and your man from Spain wine and a far Krawi Mediato and a grandfather if I am Morocco to bet Ejama Morocco, Akrana Tusu aye Spain over Morocco. I know Ejaba Thiago Pitach or Sobabo Ejama Spain over Morocco. Panye Fono aye Luis de la Fuente or Sakrana and so anything come out. Akrana catches or prefer Sunday or Babo Ejama Spain Sobabo Ejama Morocco. It is a decision and it's an Enchome promoter no. I did not frame I under 21 I was paid no Matanapa. I am main Spanish Nasantinum no Bia Sotime Cameroon. I'm going to say FIFA World Cup in there. I hear you too early. And so the point I tell one something so to I want a to so and the answer be a by a demo. My man fun to just a Chelsea. I club Enzo Fernandez on the Argentina for it in Como. Now common a fan about Bonte and West. A man no copy Chelsea hierarchy no and in the Panama Bunjo so Enzo Fernandez say one in the reason Chelsea paying for a palm of Pania for Enzo Maresca. Only the reason paying for taking side decision no decision ban no so coach or the best. Coach or ya dear, no pam no. Akofa ko for the number mid season or say until one say. Na nyo no nkwa na ente no ho se odire pass ni pa bepre decision na Chelsea paying for the take ya no ayade am odwen wo Chelsea na abrantere some of the two dwane se Enzo Enzo Maresca according to Enzo Fernandez or say one on my Chelsea identity this man am my Chelsea identity number 2 on my Chelsea, I got structure. I just always say Chelsea, almost structure ye. On some winning club World Cup, at the man, I club now. You're from Chelsea. Say, you're training now. Who said training no quite so under this man? Hey, I cannot believe Rossini knockout. And then my Panthers manager, I go for manager for Fortinapa. On no Enzo Fernandez and I don't qua. On the team is ready. I'm on take decision. I say, I jump part about Chelsea paying for the team. I'm a Mopam Enzo Maresca. I didn't Rossinia and so Empire say as some and some pray I would design common with Argentina I found on common up on Chad one some so to and then I apprentice from Enzo Fernandez and the year didn't comment upon you know I did a pass a mistake so Pam Enzo Maresca I did Leon Rossinia and some other manager so club your fellow Chelsea I did about money sir says Enzo Fernandez only Leon Rossinia and a day in day out of training I just so Coco Bamamu Yajuma Yanim I am manager for Leon time the wo be say for some way yenim de Chelsea pay for ens ebeye e dia for some no ni dan so gire pass manager no mo de ba no o kan training methods one sem na just o patch say this manager ne modemo no ya de wo form enom eyensema and so total ya de mamo awo juma de so ne apprentice ya for Enzo Fernandez Enzo Maresca and Chelsea pay for Leon Rossinia and no eje pa ya de mamo juma de so na ma me fa sansem into just Leon Rossinia and name ye bisa ne sanansan ayadia yatete se Chelsea transfers no ayadia opanyin ayadia sama no ebekosan na sama mu ebekosan no ana Leon Rossinia so on the Chelsea paying for ya won show more television so ayadia day to day or sin omo enso edin komo kakra omunya conversation about areas omo best strengthen areas omo strengthen the other opanyin no enso e patch as Germany next season obeto so also omo jetin komo adia Chelsea paying for ni jetin komo bebre areas as a Chelsea strengthen areas as a players aya Chelsea pom no mo de ombese so na bia so timi yakama ayakama yede won sanan so toja enom eyense bia eba yede ema mo ba bibia obia Cristiano Ronaldo ma men fan to just wa pull out the maintenance ade Portugal omo aye gamer omo ne Mexico and the USA eba no CR7 gidi pass da be enya de so ba eba no oni Roberto Martinez oh ye manager dem aye Portuguese national team no wa ma gidi nkomo bebre ogiri pass one yokobo game ya okopra World Cup no betimi amese World Cup no say the last dance you said you have Genesis pe wo Mexico bebre aye omo ye pa ni nyansa since Cristiano Ronaldo started football say what 41 years on more ball e wo Mexico da e wo Mexico kromo onko wonkosi akanda it the first time an Mexicans no e benya CL7 ahwe no you say bebre no omo to take it no aye omo ye pa na mo remfi so man from Portugal CL7 anko on belusu 20% of Sikana aye 1 million aye club na me patro from na say on man from Portugal aye do mo edemo no anom eje pa edemo Mami Jose Mourinho ane aye opanya for Silvano amorisa the former assistant to the omon komo na Jose post we edebaye emra papa no afri mo wahwe ne nkwa mo ye aye Manchester United supporters mo be kai this man mo ye Real Madrid supporters mo be kai this man mo ye Chelsea supporters no Jose Mourinho the direct assistant and we free mo and no aye ro so man so to twa edema mo enra our Central Mosque our Lisbon ayaja Jose Mourinho nie achasam okọ Central Mosque our Lisbon emra mo koy papa na yema bia so timi ye kama eti Jose ana ababedu a opanyi we doni na ye djuma chi ye pa na chase se Jose ekọ na okọ ja no kwana bia so timi ye kama eti images ni bi na wo hwa ye de won sam no and so mamo awo djumagere so Benfica club no almost a mini silence and so the opanyi no emra mo training na ba sa sekura aja Benfica players no and almost so show my dom sam so tuja awo djumagere so ntani anema and so cost I don't sam so tuja me part two players ayaja mo nyina eye hernia operation manya report say Edison Cavani ayaja okochena fie for 4 months bosome mako endan Edison Cavani entimi emabo ni nyina sa brent na koye hernia aye operation no jepa ya demamo on player na for the Cavani abrantia ya for the Vicario and more race on so space aye goalkeeper on so koye hernia operation on so nie yomo yeso beda go nyame ya domo chna owia na chese operation no aja next week kwakoye ama bia so timi aye kama and jepa ya demamo ori so ko space aye bad news aye sad and ma brantia for the Kuliseski prayer enye yasempan for no ya da doctors na cat mo say and upiem anso awo maso ya no kra wo mi say ayade Kuliseski ama transe hu senya de se obasese the whole season ontimi mo ball papa bia mfa mo yase bi next season no pre-season ontimi anya bi pre-season kura wontimi nya no omo Sunshine League na sia eno so ontimi amasisia eno aye sad that matters boy aya branch for Gijan Kuliseski no good news no say Igor Tudor fanema me manager na your friend Igor Tudor on your space aye coach no o se Kudus de aye pa Mohamed Kudus ebebo match as la season ni na so apanawie ya Mohamed Kudus ebe return as la season ni na so apanawie ya eti ye sit next week ma aye key week Edman Mohamed Kudus after sending recovery no I get successful Echen Gijan Kuliseski de no etu Kudus ba return am bia so kama enom eje pa no ma me fa sansem entu dwa se wo piem nsom awansa fufrema aya Trent odina no enso ade ato Neymar ani player na ye fa Mo Salah Senum, Namamame Indian Como, Nina Sunday Mohammed Salah, Ayanema, Ayaja Nano, Ayaja Morris and Sunny Precoso, Ekofoko can semi brace. Oh, Salah cry better. At all Panina fan nema, Omidi pass or Pania fan more Salah, Aya far better. Echan Ayanema, way Aya Roy Kane, and Ayan. Me pato we run more and the quality sound common now and common by an aya debate to be a doing como and then Trent Alexander-Arnold or name a branch for most Salah Jumada or some fan to just say yes a branch for the name or you're unbelievable Saboni Krana Ed and Sobetima handle no matter consistency and aya numbers or did you pass a buck for more aya Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold walk for more aya Salah and no edge up and over name and no edge up by a demamo I would to measure the Saho and open your face Greenstone and so what we doing come on to a Salah over Nema. No today pass Mohammed Salah 33-34 now what you know sa age is a woodia I never you know it has saw born bet Macostro and now born the city tiase or today pass Mohammed Salah born a city tiase a Jabaya on fit club now you're from Liverpool nonco or today pass or tell Liverpool and Liverpool a your club no I know your opinion in some day what you're to your temamo I will a Jumadi so my first son someone to get some Marco Correa and then what you think come over pray or see the greatest I just punish I players too why you Xavi another Safim or say I Iniesta and the Sergio Busquets and your Mark Cucurella and the son some tuja or say since I spare mine a bayano or two greatest players in here Niesta and Busquets, Xavi and Camo, and I am some opinion on the swap up until they took a demamo. I would imagine someone is a family Lopez. You send the clubs in no more pa Charles in Manchester United. Once Omina offer me the call summer for that boy, not LCD 40 million euros. No. United City the coin no 40 million. Chelsea see come the coin no 40 million. No mum yes so mun ya no mum say akwa we pass omo ye 50 and 60 kura na e bian ke fire and no e dia ba to da e demamo e just clubs no omo no mo say family Lopez omo ko for this boy omo ko say this boy omo say betimi aka no ni na sa kwa no ball no ball and the numbers abenya aye this season e dia ma pass no aye numbers anu e say and no e dia to da no so demamo e wo djuma di so ma men fa to da say Liam Delap and e be say Liam Delap mo nya consistent Chelsea to me as a number bond at your channel Lucy no so no credit o person win titles now person they win a year Champions League qualifier so you consistent or tumpa number one only until up no what say we say games be one say Chelsea win or say what the Chelsea fan and yabotre na ko we games at Chelsea about this season games ni be brio na say Chelsea etimi efa win son of football here they always practice over fa win no so they no and anema ebejegu and then some of their tuja or we no say aye captain for James Prano ayaje how mu yepa na James will go a lot also will go through a lot Abranten we pra ade chane we pra ayaje Abranten you used to sell Prano omo we no so recover on say enko problem eno eje pa yedema mo Andre Onana ana me patwe Amadou Onana ana me ni ne honkoma me Aston Villa player no ane Amadou Onana na me ni ne honkoma Amadou Onana ane aye Messi ane a branch of CL7 debate no or they are called different level na Amadou Onana also no wakam obiate sa aye me patwe Messi ane aye Ronaldo debate no aye na amanfo kan na wonte no wase kakra because ade amuwa o se Messi pa ane the only player Onun kwa betime 11 players and some wapo ediacha 11 players yemfa de say team Messi onun kwa na opponent no 11 players obetimi omabo and so amana ye etodiri e pass we no anya asema so bia so aye straight aye Messi the only footballer obetimi abo ediacha 11 aye players aye Leo Messi and Amadou Onana and e sound command e won sama tuja awon aye jumadiri so meji aye nkomo ma memfa to just Barcelona boboko no omo se La Masia sister players na La Masia and your more fancy flick I promote to no yes transfer market omo value ababa bedu 650 million euros omo value edo so cha Atletico Madrid main squad no Barca La Masia enkwa na wo La Masia omo ya promote to omo and your more mota so La Masia ho no o ka omo sika aye omo transfer value boma e chain Atletico Madrid first team no not just nkofon airport ma omo to Real Madrid form omo academy no eno aye jepa ya jema mo juma jeni so ema aye Renfi ma men come Manchester United na me ni come because I know you 2-2 na buy no United nya happy because na United omo liti aye 2-1 sa 2-1 no now combat in the game no I'm a bia so to me aye kama Bruno Fernandes aguso pa adwuma me poto Bruno nie Abranta ne say mame Bruno Fernandes ne Eden Hazard na me nkomo bi Uni said this boy about goals and me pacho a goal contribution our Premier League in Menqua what 2 Eden Hazard ya 136 Bruno ya 137 Bruno Fernandes numbers no are shocking the numbers and we say and we're so about 22 fewer games now so has about 22 more matches and so echano wababe san ho anon ejepa ano ejepa ejama mama Bruno na mini ho komo akwani se so gusto pa ejuma club na from Manchester United so United boboko no omojagu referee for the start out omojagu so ningina aye penalty plus red card odema Harry Maguire this man and Manchester United 48 pastor this man onon ayobia on pay United asem what time Manchester United asem ni so bae emra Manchester United konya penalty omodire pass na penalty mame first one Ahmad ekonya ba enene na Yesuma Ahmad eto form under some few minutes seconds ball way and lead you to a bomb off a penalty ya sama Harry Maguire way a penalty and a penalty mame penalty no ayi for the na yenim komo when Maguire so kosum a branch no amon so your man record penalty when I go for Manchester United for sending aba mame a bomb off for penalty no so dey community incident no and I will show you Lawson TV on Facebook Lawson Radio 963 and a Lawson ayadia TV on me pato YouTube ayajitu common and study and here Japan no incident way am ensemble and study aba only said referee for the start out for mame Manchester United so cost more 4 points this season again Burnley ayadia Lisandro Martinez e go now was share no referee no wanje na referee no yes omo ye team on the Paulson enti ono start out one ejrema Paulson and an assistant and as you over vaho enti omo me no take decision enti omo review Ahmad de no ana omo kwache penalty straight United force Burnley omo she go wanje amma mpanyfo no aye PG MOL for no referee no mpanyfo ebe pa United for chow eno a wase aye bi enti Manchester United wakoso omo 4 points this season United say omo badwen ho when we are this man omo mani ni omo game pm yes supporters no crowd go omo so some payfo no nya bibi fa ho so this man omo mani ni omo match biem anon ayo panya first start out omo gire pass so referee on pa mosem na no anane Casemiro ha mame Casemiro can say we say oba Premier League ni ade ba ko wo hu and say oba Premier League ni ade kete ono Casemiro be ye bia no na yamane card oye bibia na yamane card o de ma me Casemiro de ho nkomo ade bia oba bia no omo mane card ono Casemiro o de ne ho ka bia na yamane card o se ade a enye yellow card enye foul crowd was pay no La Liga no yeje yamane yellow card enso e wo man na ye for England tie Casemiro ye o se tackler obekwa anya foul I was Spain yamani yellow card I was England yama yellow card be pray yamano aye red card be pray or did you pass a Spanish league aye different from aye Premier League and no one to no say obi akosumo bi Ahmad yasum no one je penalty Harry Maguire so kosumo bi o say aye penalty eno anane opanyi e for Casemiro also one to no say opanyi e for Paul Scholes fanema Paul Scholes say Manchester United for entender omo investigate aye team ni nyina refereeing team no and no referee for no amukoji game no Manchester United for push no mu investigate referees no nina se odwenwa wontiase asise ben no odire pass say United opanye first start out and the Portugal Paulson and the 2 assistants ni nyina no omu investigate omo odire pass bibi wom San Harry Maguire straight record why den na Ahmad wanje penalty and ejepa ejemamo anyo omo kwa na do omo don tum opanye fa win Rooney and Rio Ferdinand almost a standard of a Premier League officiating and nye na omudiri pass say and they forget Champions League because you for Champions League no ultimate yes ansembunu and so ho omudiri pass officiating standard above from and some Premier League no and you win Rooney aye Rio Ferdinand my man for to just Bruno Fernandes or same ade ba kwa bontin ho say and say eto da bia what ten yamani biasia on tiasia decisions that reference in taking on same incident yabeti way yanji way or did you pass a deba kwa drain so Harry Maguire many reports Manchester United be appeal a red card because someone pilia I have 3 straight games about Tennessee and Tobaba May or better 1 month on to me mobile. Because I have 3 games and I follow within. And Amore Sobab Britannia. This is a Liverpool game now. No one Jamaican is a somewhat appealing. None Yaman Koya or Moba Buano, not just a day. Chelsea game, no to me, I return my piano. And so at me, I come, you don't want some no. And so to Jamadin is some money, Gusua, Yaden and Senepi and Samamo, our Manchester United, Ferdinand, or complaining about Manchester United defending. Or say the last four matches, Manchester United keep a clean sheet. Or did they pass a hard drain? Because the last 4 matches, someone keep a clean sheet. Not just some Koye and Jabba, or Panya for Navarra below. My men for win to just say, yes, Madrid. The Abaman paying for the German and Adiamano, and somebody they pass and your money there, Mienu and Society. Nemo Bako and opinion Adiaba Assessor. According to Madrid, I am paying for almost somebody they pass away tactically, when Society. Madrid for about touches, born no more bona. And manager no one more pam no Jabi Alonso. And your opinion for the Caron trotting now in society. Said the Madrid for Bombono, opinion for Rincaho. Number 2. Physically, players on a physical level, and also material pass and also society, and also idea about Kwa, or material pass opinion by and society. No one your can say, yes, our club and I flow, I am Manchester, I am United, I am mentality, a material pass mentality, no, and our society doing some no, and so to the our Jamaican so, and no Madrid players, no, don't MMA, and so I me part UFC, but of course, so our Madrid was paying 7 different players. Mame players do Bellingham near Ayajan or the Antonio Rudiger and Eddie Rudiger Koye, Vinicius Junior Koye, Aya Jude and Koye. Mame Fanto das Apprentia, your father Brian Diaz no ho, Aya Dean House no ho, Apprentia for the David Alaba no ho, and more rims Apprentia your front. Franco Mastantueno, Omina players are not just a more. You didn't send a P and Amamo, our Ayajumadi and Suntian, so Piemo, and son, our dear course, Tibo Courtois, and Ordinato Sono. There's a Madrid players in England, Omina Equare, Ayajumadi be my Biaso to me, a Kamayamia doing there, Omasa, some training I say, I'm a Biaso to me, Ayakama, and yet Jababo, Drigo Gues, and more brave is a Brantano, Ayadian, Okono press in the rear in T. Rodrigo. Adene hu masa omuprane de ane hu Asia ne de ba se na Asia ne sitie once the Asia pompo ma branch ne nanim nemum obe 7-8 months answer what me return and Japan demamo Dani Kavaya manya report na say our offer from Saudi Arabia and MLS in America and a likely season upon a year one call Saudi Arabia or the US and bia so to me kama Liam Gallagher and more say all season or come on or more money John Topa or your Manchester City fan. Also, Manchester City game. Our ETS Stadium, our Jare, on Manchester City ETS Stadium, opium, where Jai on Copium, because Okoa, it is opera, it is a walk be a walk movie. A Yajom United to the also recently or Stadium, Okodua. Opanibi aduana ya diamane no tie aduane no gidigidi di aduane na na Manchester City ashego ano sa se oye dede o so opani ka chene se oye dede ho obi a wakọ stadium no o se Manchester City fan ba ko ka chene se oye dede do ade opani didi serious inte ho de o jiri pass Manchester City et so kwakọ movie awo ba bi enom Liam Gallagher and the sansam na to just makọ senso ne yama sese no o jiri pass say De La Fuente squad way of frey no what win him the betting so be World Cup ne be De La Fuente squad way ayade win him World Cup ne betting et the year say makọ senso ayade jiri pass one we na manager na mfa na nko opanye fa no Thomas Tuchel what frey Jude wafra apprentice ya fa ko Palmer ojomo nyina ekọ badus ne so one Fred Trent enon etepa no Livramento no so ya de Trent no. Okay, Livramento better than Trent. Okay, Jude, I can't me part on the squad way, and also what one can be a Ayaka because wa won count the bad day so betimi awram even Jude the pra no mo manager Nigeria pass obeka team no ho etia so ba Jude ane abrantia your friend Trent omo ya namfofo dodo ni Nigeria pass omo cause problems omo cause trouble e will come back nko Madrid players no so Madrid and I say e England national team no and ye team come ye don sane p enso mamo me patcho AFCON no and ye bisa Pep Guardiola say opanyin wate say ye get trophy no enso e dia ma omaina ye from Morocco and also wate or your surprise na ono kran onim any details onim dia course so na dia ba ko betimi aka ne say enkrofo na omoko take his decision no eje trophy no ayeso mo na ya peace committee our CAF no about football decision enkrofo na take no omo faces in babonten o se no pe ene ha no enka enkrofo ya omoko take his decision de ma Morocco yi na omo faces ababonten ye hu omo videos ye hu omo pictures eto na mabonten obi atimu so panyin ni we ene ko take his decision o se na boardroom ho omo ye sanyama ni nyina no omo faces e mabonten o gide pasa no ana o ye worried eye kakra ayen some opinion for the Pep Guardiola and so edi tuja me pato news no adenam sanem adia CAF se player bia na se wo winya award bia awo Senegal so ye beje te se Sadio Mane enya best player no ebeko jama Brahim Diaz because on deserve a best player when timi anja award no this was the award no but near jama abrantia ye for Brahim Diaz it is Senegal player winya individual award bia no this was the partner Morocco player no ye jama no na bia so timi aye kama Victor Osimhen aye life and na Victor Osimhen life na na she Victor nie a chasenua mame babia o show ne car collections ne na Victor Osimhen etre casa o won cars ne a chese o Victor Osimhen na no ne carta etienua carta and aba Victor Osimhen ho no nti Osimhen ne car collections no a chese Kwame de la Biggie ane adosemo car collections e 11 se aya wana oka ya wana unimi gaza oka ona me oka ya wana eje 111 makroma ese 11 no aya ba se 97% 1111 we dey bebre entim ano aya Victor Osimhen na Osimhen tim komo kakra aba ne nsa no eprana aya oprana so no wo hu worse than this even ne hwini na abu agumda I will share max nti ono de o gide pass aya dia sa na tinti ne nsa no ana ne odetewa o che na ni no time opraye ne nsa no eno images ne bi na wo hwa ye dwon nsam na to no aya Victor aya Osimhen ma me fanto ya Neymar Junior Santos next game no ontimi amobi yesi ne coach na waba no ogide pass Neymar so mama ne bo game ochina na cha say in 7 days about 3 matches Neymar ntimi mfa aya 7 days about 3 matches anya possible this boy so mama ne bo aya 7 matches in 3 days anya de se be bo nti si ameka say coach ne adrop ne Neymar ntimi amosa game ne bi e dwon nsam na to da and FC Porto and more so panyina ye fa Thiago Silva about 1000 matches I want to carry more from Fluminense and a clubs in be and some at a PSG, AC Milan, Chelsea, FC Porto, and the clubs now bring game number 1000. It's a normal nano. I'm a biaso to me a kama adagule. As I'm fan to gas no crap women so no adagule no. What come will biate or no adagule, do bet me a car. And it's or no ayadia or war and you may be all before games or bumpaye before games. Game be a baswa or say or bumpaye. Na ode ne moma bofom na waka bibidi akere ala ogide pase no ene de ne ko eno na airport no elda militao ene China manya report say one eye ne wife no sisi ameka say de ayade new one enso eba omo eba binya omo first child de won some na tudwa Arsenal call ne me patcho masters no this is the major 4 trophies ni gina na me patcho nyame ya doma wochena and Arsenal aye trophies ni chance here omo some Man City no match first one not just a second one, no much a third one, no much a fourth. It took us sober. Arsenal team no, and I will show my don't son and so to I want a gentleman so. And you didn't know training no course no. You will set a branch for the Odegaard, David Raya, and a branch for the book. I'm a part of my banner so. A branch for Juan Timber. When Timber training and a Timber training no more no, not just a branch and count. A branch for a berry easy. No, so and count. You need so much prayer. Yamia to much never a game number to me beer. And no elder to no. As a Bobo Kone so much to league, you know. Edge trophies in the mobile 3 out of 4, no much to 2, and no much 3, and no much 4 nina. Yanam paying for yase. You're so many leaders. Our club, our dressing room, omune kasa, omuna ekoya omukasa, enkoya omune kasa. One, Aya Martin Odegaard, or no, ana wo hwe no screen so no ma memfa to just Bukayo Saka eka sa list no David Raya eka sa list no Declan Rice eka sa players no Mikel Merino eka sa players no ma memfa to just de ne dia nwoma eye Christian Nogard ono bo no mobi na mo yeso a leader our dressing room ho ana prantia me pacho ye friend no Gabriel Jesus ono so eka salidas no players way ana ama Arsenal ekomonim omo na apama asabo kuro ne manyina koye ye bisa Mikel Arteta when the other go much na e Manchester City because Manchester City omo de ma Mushiba omo de Antoine Semenyo ba omo de prantia for Erling Haaland omo de neba omo de Ran Shaki but players like I said no omo de omo ba when the better go num ana so omo decided that player better go num and I say goalkeeper better no and so aya branch na me part of your friend no Kepa Emma Rave say Kepa cap games in there aya ne dia nto besre Emma obi anko ka sem foforo bia Kepa ena e better go num nyame ya toma aya wochina ye fa no nsi o na ye ni nkomo obekoso adjon ye team na transfer mo de stand ba Shaq 1 Isaka ene the team no eno a ye nuanu Muslims ni nyina yencho mu nyina Stroman Adams and the team no and Mr. Aziz Yasmi mo and yenano Muslims sitting there na ye legenda and nipa je mo nipa bia so ye kama adese say bibia ye dibom ana no ayeso ekugina ma big say babia say kasa na kakakra say sua kakra ye dey e dey kan won e dey namu a na ye dey ko bia so ye kama kasa no kra sua onya aduane di free na ye kama ye fancy o El Chamando tasty joint and re any area for one gigi makato sen carry buakwa akro e wonyo ma biebi and so e wo ho Dr. Boateng good morning doc baby obi ayen cha wone ono na El Chamando tasty joint ene dia Kwame Jela baby aboko de and the punishment I cause so ade nya grokra but enye hwe adwuma ye fan say footballers say footballers too free
no
yes yanko Kwame too free yanko
city free when the by ninyina na ka adwuma no so kakra bibia be kama ken weekend matches dodo na no be koso enu aye witness games ni bi wo Premier League no ne nyam ya do match na ma men sha asem free enu game e koso between Bournemouth and Manchester United ye bo game ni nyina wie na akwa akoye 2-2 obi entimi enya 3 maximum points no ken Bournemouth e ye bo boku ba akwa na nse Manchester United ko mu fia a tie draw. So before any game na nkasa no, na Manchester United last 2 visitor or metimi akọ Bournemouth efie no ni nyina akọ draw. Enti enu ade ne kan ho a the last 3 visitor Manchester akọ Bournemouth fie no ni nyina ebo draw. Enti na nsen de omu games ne de e ya akọ draw. Abra Manchester United ebe kwa away. So what check e Bournemouth this season akin. Ade ba akọ about them ni say omu fie ho ankasa no se okwa akosho omu no enye easy o emu obi amfa nse ni trim se Bournemouth boboku no uko ni fie a ubetima akwa akoshe no abra ombre the entire season Bournemouth abo 16 games e wo fie eye only 2 clubs ana etimi akwaje 3 points e wo ni fie ho Everton ana Arsenal hwe team sa ometimi akọ ho omentimi ankopeke 3 points no entomo ye club akwa ade ba akwa ebu oma ema omutimi ka Premier League nim ebo oma omutimi accumulate more points eye omu home resource se ukọ mo fi akwa no enya de ketwa by enu amehwe game no I think Manchester United in the first 45 minutes na Manchester United eye better than Bournemouth first half no die ade ba kwa first half manage Manchester United bobuku no eye how na Manchester United eye dynamic in the attack. Now untimi predict how on befa so attack it. No me very dynamic in the first 45 minutes. And it's what a key game nankasa. First half and the reason why Manchester United ntimi anshe goal in Pokrano. Na ye bomb of for goalkeeper Petrovic. The number of saves bi o ye. Mikel Bruno Fernandes ye no obi enim say ato atim na brand end na yi ball no. And the first half, the reason why Manchester United, based on a chances of winning momentum, answer goal in Nano, how Petrovic or your goalkeeper, the moment a bomb off, or to me save one in the first 45 minutes. I dear back when who will give me say. A brand friend Sekunya, and your good day. And yan you may see ya, and yes, a Manchester United and Timian Rinia, the performance of Kunya. A winner game, not performance no efe, not performance no ever through. Manchester United set up Nimano, on na no Jiba, who said you on na no Jiba, ultimate posted threats, and the theatre my friend said Bournemouth. Check of us so checking the shoulder. hwe kwan ofa so eye critical scanning kwan ofa so e read pressure anyhow we take a decision enti penalty ni mpokura Manchester United nya ye no Bruno Fernandes e de to atenim no na eye kunya anya asa penalty no e de ma team friend say Manchester United ni general performance enura esomani. But it's quite unfortunate say Manchester United ntimi enwini amie ntimi anka kunya performance but enura player ba ko impress e pa no na eye kunya. Manchester United problem omunya wo game nim no second half no sa wo hwe ya na Manchester United midfield no mo lack physicality. So ye ba second half no na Manchester United midfield no omo ntimi cope with sa intensity na bomb of midfielders ne dey ba no that physicality na bomb of midfielders dey ba second half no na Manchester United midfielders ne ntimi cope enti ntimi ma bomb of ntimi bypass Manchester United midfield no na afi do mu shoot from distance. That was the time I hu say Alex Scott any abrante friend say Ryan asha ase say omaba game nim e wo mfimfin ho. So Obekaya Casemiro enya yellow card 28 minutes entema Casemiro e drop here because no so obese timi edi card game. Ana kobi menu ya one midfielder on the technical ability na wasro by physically onye obi o wasro bebre. So second half no pressure by Manchester United so nyina no e yese na physically Manchester United midfield no mo lack sa physicality no and e ade ba ko was Manchester United dey solve awoso mo ko pem midfielder ne ne den owan hoodin a se asumni me din a obetima use physicality ndi aba be hye anka be ka se Manuel Ugarte ne was ade ne bi by Manuel Ugarte so e form ne nye and ha Manchester United in the second half e ma bomb of eba game nim by kin there wadam for referee ekoyeye up to date me dwen ho se dear pan the baby referee na nje penalty na Manchester United maybe say you been here referees no omankasa explanation because as it stands now I den say sa ama dialo penalty no yanja Manchester United because me dem hun say na contact e wo ho so it's up to referees then many just Manchester United they raise this argument and me say oh yes our story no say Stuart Atwood one referee on the VAR no Manchester United against Eben. Manchester United player Lisandro Martinez Eshegu omo disallow the same referee and then ama dialo di into Manchester United for who say as a referee na nkasa no be sure ma the decisions be o take it Manchester United no e affect Manchester United because Burnley game no ekoye 2-2 Manchester United drop 2 points and then game no Manchester United who say ankasa decision ye jema Manchester United mo fa ata 3 maximum points no so in a way referee decision no etimi essa Manchester United results anka wo so munya me de me time ka referees asem by up to date me said that the reason why Ebema referee no enje penalty no and from Manchester United unless say yenya better and further explanation from the referee the reason why I want the penalty but to me I think sena contact because one anka was say or in favor for Manchester United but you know even at the time Mpokra Harry Maguire could record pressure about Manchester United so no Manchester United elbow 10 against 11 Manchester United to me find a way so benya 1 point mo de be kwabro mu lusu which I believe say you know na e good for Manchester United say oman ko lusu sa game no so Manchester United aya ade a e wo say me ball mabaso now Brighton elbow Liverpool bobuko no another tricky game o check Liverpool team na one club Liverpool koni fear or struggle pan and say no Brighton e ka hu bi enti say we check the last 5 games Liverpool akọ Brighton fear Liverpool win ba akọ pe and wetimi lose me ensa no draw 1 enti currently one club Liverpool koni fear or struggle pan no Brighton bobuko no but the good news for Liverpool you say this season Liverpool ne Brighton e share 2 times o me share wo FA Cup Liverpool force Brighton 3-0 almost say share wo league wo Liverpool fee Liverpool share 2-0 so 2 teams in the no this season we share 2 times Liverpool nya better results and good performance ahead of Brighton enti e ma slot ni Liverpool for akwanya say o ma nkwanya Liverpool faso Brighton faso si akanya o betima stop Brighton bobuko no anka koye say anka Liverpool for enye nhia Brighton anka beka say slot enkwanya Brighton faso si akanya. By the good news for Liverpool, you say this season 2 times we share Brighton now. Liverpool share Brighton. So am I fair idea say Liverpool any slots any kwanya ye faso share Brighton bobuko no. Brighton bobuko ba kwa. a highly flexible side. Omo very flexible as a club. Omo team bakwa. A possession dominant style of play and omo pe. Yen for born into from yen build it from the back. Yen pia. And omo pe boa efe. At the same time, omo use vertical transition. And anything you about share Brighton biano. Time you omo expect omo wingers ni so stay high. Wingers no as it stands now, obi enim se mitoma ay 100% fit. So in case se mitoma mpokra and shasia, obe yusu minte on the left wing go. Now we use a branch friend say Diego Gomez on the right wing. Yeah, time be a Brighton person two wingers no stay high. No matter me push opponent ni defenders no at their battery. And because of sa omo vertical transition, anyhow a Brighton for omo wingers no air direct. And me very dangerous no. Time be ano oba sa two wingers no. Mu de munjina soro ni enfa bo ne enfa mbremo because me very direct. At the same time Brighton ye boku a time yon person munya numbers e won finfin ho no matimi dia outshining omo opponents. Enti ade a Brighton for ne ye ne say. Omo use two pocket players and mostly eya na akwa Pascal Gross say James Mona be shasia. Omo na be the two pocket players e de matimi friend say Brighton. Na the number 10 the obebo as an attacking midfielder Jack no abeka omo ho na Danny Welbeck agina ni mo say we be trying for supplies na wetimi de niti e de ball na to atenem enti say ukosia Brighton for a anytime you also ultimately stop the two pocket midfielders Pascal Gross and James Milner no was stop your attacking midfielder Abrante friend say Jack enti enye me won say Liverpool slot ebe parody a lot of midfielders say me say Liverpool for parody a lot of midfielders enye me won. So you most likely say playing against Brighton. A likely say slot Ebebo Soboslai, Obebo Florenvit, Obebo Gravenbeck. Now about Brent friend say McAllister. Obebo 4 players when now fin just to stop the pocket midfielders of Brighton. And the moment I stop Brighton for midfield no, after the vertical transition in Yeduma. Supplies now was a wingers on in Yeduma. After the attacking threat on the ball now was a Danny Welbeck on Omunya. So basically, Brighton for no person stop your man or more pocket midfielders no, and also to me eliminate your any free game nim. And they most likely say Liverpool for about 4 midfielders no. Say Liverpool for bet Marco Kunya good results. Our Brighton fear. And how are Liverpool for no with the ball, without the ball. On bet dominated Brighton won fin ho. And again back as it stands now. Mention them who your clear favorite. Liverpool fire on and off. Brighton so ultimate trust you. So me want to say you bet Marco over 1.5. 2 or more goals was our game between Liverpool and Brighton. The oye favorite no and shada clear. Oko Everton and Chelsea. A tough game at the match Chelsea to be honest. Everton this season or my idea panda they be Moyes. Everton at the 8th on the league log. Say Everton the 8th with materials a chroma. A Chelsea David Moyes aye adwuma pa. But there back where Everton ye say. Everton will fear omo nya de this season. So out of 15 games are Everton abo will fear no. We winning just 5 and we lose 6. Points are Everton nya this season no. We nya more points away than home. And it's a what take points are Everton accumulated this season ah. We nya 19 points e will fear and we nya 24 points away. Enti Everton will fear nankasa no and said that you sa and I will check Chelsea entire season baby a Chelsea nya points kese pass so ya away Chelsea etimi pick 25 points away enti Chelsea ade away Everton nya ade wo home I will be expected say sa na si there and it was Chelsea taking advantage but there ba ko e wo ho ne say Chelsea ko Everton fear na say wo Premier League Chelsea ebre papa. The last 9 games are Everton at Nefie about Chelsea Premier League, you know. Chelsea winning just 2 since 2017. So from 2017, ABC and 2026. Premier League matches are Chelsea acquire Everton Fee, we're winning just 2. We lose to 5 and we draw 2. And the Everton Fee, no, acquire grounds back. I had difficult say Chelsea will bet my pick 3 points Premier League, which and so see advantage Edma Everton Bobukono. By Chelsea, he has 3 points way badly. Let's not forget Chelsea person qualify for UEFA Champions League next season. Chelsea had a season on the league log or 48 points. And it's a Chelsea had drop points way a bit more affected Chelsea. No chances. And a Chelsea current form near the best. The last 5 games are Chelsea abon Premier League we winning 1. We draw 2 and we lose 2. And Chelsea he has 3 points way and they are compensate your supporters. Because Chelsea last 3 games are about competition. We lose away against PSG 5-2. Obetina fie be lose 1-0 against Newcastle. And Osatina fie against PSG SL lose ye. So the last 3 games at Chelsea abono were considered 9 goals and watch 2 goals. Chelsea has 3 points we and they are compensated to almost supporters. And to say ba na Chelsea and Timi Ankosha Everton. Na Chelsea sa ko lose a big blow the match Chelsea. E affect your position on the league log. E sa e make sure say supporters ne say DLB because results are Chelsea nyan and say no enkoyi. O kwa kosia David Moyes are heading. David Moyes ne Everton about the back 4. Now we used to 2 central midfielders. Idrissa Gana Gay and a most likely team and about as the 2 central midfielders. Now we used to Indiai our the left wing. Armstrong Nebesha Asia and Asa McNo Nebesha Asia Ombe operating on the right wing. Now this Briho abo as a number 9, a number 10. Barry and Asa Betu and a best striker Ediama Everton. And ne kwanya David Moyes ne Everton first show mutimino. Now dear Everton edi kan prioritize kesiye pano a defensive structure. And so kosia David Moyes ne Everton the first thing about the team you say yen say defense ni ye. And to the right the left winger India you know I was a time you support to the left back. McNo about the right back I was also support to the right winger and the right full back. I was a time biano Idrissa Gana Gay and Alem protected the centre back. And to protect your last game of boy against Arsenal King. Arsenal renewed ye. By quite Arsenal far so brilliant and emotional. 89 minutes and a 90+7. So much no being himself David Moyes a quack about draw. And it's a quack said David Moyes team. Can I just be on mutim? I just always stretch you. So say a Chelsea bit my quackunya gosa. I was almost stretching a team offense Everton because almost prioritizing defensive solidity. And it's a Chelsea be using the fullbacks and also be using the wingers. Not their stretchy opponents now. How a Chelsea best stretchy opponent are creating space a very important for team friends at Chelsea. So we defensive structure for Everton if you are. David Moyes epen numbers from Finfi already or Idrissa Gana Gay. Our Abrante friend set him. And our Abrante friend said this Briho as the number 10. Mostly 10 bian on the wingers no inverted in Diai and a Makino omu inverted. No baba benya 5 players from the central midfield area. And this season, checking this before a performance. This before this season, the reason why our numbers no 6 goals 3 assists in the Premier League near say team now omu operating no oma hu den kese pano e yemfimfin ho. Omu ko Old Trafford abra na omu da from abra na omu ko di card a omu team better to ye enya good results against Manchester United. Checking the performance from the central midfield area. And how a Chelsea ebe containing nkofo fimfin no e key. Problem kese pa no so de ma Chelsea e yo metre ho. Say ken this season Chelsea elusu Levi Cole because of injuries. Player back who actually not perform very well. Chaloba so epra. Regime so epra. And to take Chelsea centre back area where players are possibly on betima shasi and how to a possible play betima about the centre back area. Obeti say tossing a darabio you and a branch offensive for Fana. Menje Chelsea to the honi ndi. I want to hear me problem. Say Chelsea to me kunya draw. I think say benya good results at the Chelsea. By Chelsea Everton game again, a tricky game. Say Chelsea kono kunya even 1 pointer. Chelsea aya dey because Everton feel on heading.
How much chances some man to me win a game we are how much chances for Champions League in the saying?
Na slim aba because already other 6. And a team so mo many no. Say Liverpool kwa Brighton. Liverpool konya good results advantage Liverpool. Manchester United say
but still hoping say be Arsenal and Liverpool back to also coach Champions League na.
And so be more another option. But all the fan say o man kwaje so e. So the only thing you say obenya wo points. Memfo wani nkotu obi so. Problem affect Chelsea na e yo home matches okay. The number of points at Chelsea are drop wo fie no. Enye points ketwa. Because in their last 5 games in the Premier League, Chelsea really just won.
Okay.
Who call Spain now? The big game. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. Since 1906, 2 clubs were about 242 games. Real Madrid they winning 118. Atletico Madrid they winning 61 and Adria Premier 63. So from 1906, Real Madrid dominated team friends Atletico Madrid. Okay. Real Madrid able fie. Young question Real Madrid ne Atletico Madrid so a performance or Real Madrid fee. Can make calculate you know. The last time at Real Madrid, any Atletico Madrid ball Real Madrid fear, Atletico Madrid ever for 3 points in 2016. Antoine Griezmann de konya the only goal e Real Madrid fee. Since 2016 Atletico Madrid intimi be share Real Madrid fee. So a high advantage at the Madrid Real Madrid e fee playing against Atletico Madrid. But what check this season Real Madrid about 44 games in all competition. 44 games in all competition no. Team awama Real Madrid no heaviest defeat e Atletico Madrid. 5-2 no. Madrid about Barcelona this season. Wabo Man City, wabo Liverpool. Sa clubs when pokre ntimi anhye Real Madrid goals ni bebre te said the Atletico Madrid. E de ma Real Madrid no. And the Atletico Madrid area sa game nim no. Already mentally omo adwin bi say Real Madrid create me man 5 year betima ba Bernabeu aba be nya good results. In terms of another advantage for Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid for here sa 3 points way badly. If Real Madrid for any hope so betima chasing for the La Liga title. Already Barcelona lead you 4 points. And to what now? Emma team friends Atletico Madrid be show na Barcelona winning against Vallecano. Barcelona trim e dey 7 points. And to Real Madrid ayent na home Atletico Madrid be show, especially say wakwa Manchester City home and away. Obi expect us say what me a Pep Guardiola home and away there. And your only Atletico Madrid na Diego Pablo Simeone be board there. I was say 3 maximum points no. By problem in here. Say Jude Bellingham are back. Mbappe are back. Selection for Abeloa ebe important. Oma Mbappe nshasi. Oma Jude Bellingham nshasi. Because without these two players, wetimya a lineup bia, wetimya you Pep Guardiola film bia ba Abeloa baso. But a 2 key players from returning from injury. Obama oma shasi ana. So the selection of Abeloa ebe key, ebe very important. I was game we mu. Diego Pablo Simeone eba game ni no. Ken obenya kukuduro abebone bo a obebo onsuro Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid ko share Barcelona no onsuro Barcelona. But Atletico Madrid share Real Madrid da onya kukuduro bo ne ball no ope no. Enti ombe defending numbers, ombe attacking numbers na omarane. Griezmann, Julian Alvarez yelusu bo na Mumbretri, Mumbeka Lukman ho, Mumbeka Cardoso ho, Mumbeka Marcos Llorente ho, Mumbeka Simeone ho. Mumbeki sure say Simeone, Marcos Llorente Cardoso, Mum protect Echro, David Hanskomo, and Molina mo. And to be defending numbers. See a winning ball ni attack here, and you're all out. Molina, Matthew, right back, left back, Mum pushing any mobi. Midfielders or no, Cardoso, Marcos Llorente, Adimola Lukman, Mum join anymore, Moncoca Julian Alvarez, Namoncoca Griezmann. You're making sure say you're very aggressive on Real Madrid because Real Madrid is fully uncountable with clubs from here aggressive on them. At the same time, you're running the okay, na ye Diego Simeone e plan of the be give me. Enti ya Abeloa dey na be. Me new so line up na me the ball Manchester City na say me including Mbappe ni Jude Bellingham. Ho na ya asem no. But kid, BBC so say e most likely say obey you so the line up for the ball Manchester City no.
Maybe Mbappe never started, but Jude dey too early. Maybe about some 10-15 minutes.
Enti likely so be drop Brahim Diaz. No the Jude Abeshim. That is Akwakoye Vinicius Vinicius Mbappe.
Afcon best player Brahim Diaz.
They say Brahim Diaz also born no, but nenye djuma nenye paketu.
Afcon no best player.
Say
Sadio Mane for trophy.
Evamra. And he said based on their working, that means Brahim Diaz be free. Na Mbappe babishim. Na Akwakoye Thiago Pitach, Fedi Valverde, Ada Goulet, then
Omoma Pitach more games, Omoma Kamavinga more game way.
Kama sa
Omoma Pitach more games in the yard also sir.
Oh, na see you Kubasi money.
Atletico Madrid here. Only mobile on go anymore.
By second Madrid so here players on be running pound.
Oh, running the other running and on be teacher on be how. Kamavinga mum machine. No more macra no. Memedi engine home kakra.
Memedi. It's not about one ebeshasi. Said you here in the Manchester City game no. Collectively mun defend embum. Mun run it. Munye efficient and effective ewe nim ho.
Dia correct so chana na Eben Barcelona be La Liga no.
So ulusu against Atletico Madrid.
Na ekosen 7.
Na ekosen 7.
Na omosa ne Madrid sanwo.
Esawo bena.
Camp Nou.
And one thing about Barcelona, say Barcelona ne Vallecano ne bebo.
Yeah, Barca ne Vallecano.
On say Vallecano a coach, Inigo Perez.
Yeah.
Oni ni push nya ne pa.
Oh yeah.
Enra hwa ne ball England, Bournemouth. Andoni Ayola. Ana Vallecano.
On come to Atletico Bilbao for ne pen.
Vallecano coach no. Inigo Perez no. Di osuana ne Bournemouth coach no.
Okay.
Nti hwe omo ball no, na hwe Bournemouth for ball no. Ye bitima city deep. Ye aggressive transition. Ye rane. Sano motie. park or check first leg across over Valicas. How are Barcelona Brayans and Munya 1-1? Mrika gidigidigidiga sembo bredi omechi. Almost to take teams by me. Ken, minima de kronti a Barcelona ebo home ya na mo gidie bebrisa. Seba set na Spotify company. Ken, this season, last season, me catch say Barcelona G League, you know, because of away performance. This season Barcelona Belgian Liga because of home dominance. 14 games for La Liga e wo fie, 14 wins. Untimi be bod drum pokra o Barcelona fie. Was 46 goals wo fie a concede 8. Enti se koka 1 minute in pokra na esum no ye den de Barcelona. Me mu omu gidie so obeti ma charge 3 points.
Okay, come on.
Eno nim say Barcelona ko sia team o City deeper. Obeti se cancel no esi cross. Because oyo obi a o tata na o how. Eti se o hwe omo ni Newcastle na de na Ilanga de ye no. By South City deeper enema cancel otimi ko nanim obe stretch no aye no crosses advantage cancel. Se wo kosia Barcelona now City deeper. Barca pressure ball mo so omo build up no. Enti Pedro ne Magbena benya time a control ball no ada omo ho. On the right side unya kunde. Eye Eric Garcia na bebo 2 no. Offensively on tese cancel. Enti Lamine and our expect say right side no obe dominate yo. But dia ba ko amani age Lamine hu sese. Or drift ba central as Francois wa be number 10 wa. She creativity or deba.
So I quite remember a game Ben Barca Bowie a Chelsea game no. The Kukuru had the no. Because Rivaldo be cancel be say only the reason went to Hansi Flick. A man stay wide this side.
Yeah.
It's almost a sad ball because on Bobby side.
Me Kaisa story.
And then saying coaches in the be also no or Tiffrey or Anna Alison Anna Omonfa. Anna Omonfa.
On Sumuvuba Central, me expect Barcelona so be winning EFL final this season.
SCTJ. Because Arsenal be 2. Arsenal be Sasraji Premier League no. Ana FA Cup no, Champions League no bit match ba kwa kan. Nti se Pep at least we nya ba kwa na Semenyo nya 1 trophy.
Because of Semenyo
now. Semenyo waje trophy da.
Debut.
Na Ghana players no, we for the target obi age trophy say. Yen players on boy na obi age trophy on team.
Say Pate ajibi. Pate ajibi.
Atletico Madrid.
And Arsenal so abejibi. Pate ajibi.
League Cup ne.
Ajibi.
Oh, okay.
By Ken. Say Arsenal betimi ahya ase enya gidie say this season beji trophies akese ahya ase weekend we. Onim say Pep Guardiola betima ko trophyless o. League ebedin. UEFA Champions League we free. FA Cup on Liverpool, EFL Cup on Arsenal. Obetima ko trophyless.
City.
Say Arsenal so betima di trophies enya gidie say betima di trophies akese a ahya ase weekend against Man City.
Omo de say City crash omo gia omo bam kure bibu.
That's the reason why I was so many brace our trophy win.
Okay.
And
me that's it.
Me expect Arsenal say trophy win no. Omo nje. No mo fan tuye. Ai, omo fan tuye.
Okay.
Omo fan tuye.
Yen fancy o. Ene kwa me jela.
Me person me hu kwaku a akọ trophyless.
Pep buy some called trophyless. Wakobi da. The first season. No hu so. That time no hu so. So time Everton crash the 3.
And say ahyasie ni awie no nye ne say.
We dey.
Say ahyasie.
But me hu say so called trophyless a onja adwuma no. Sa coaches no Pep onja adwuma without trophy onye da. Just one Robert stay for next season.
For another season.
Obe stay for another season.
Mami dem me support Arsenal.
Okay, obe Arsenal.
I'm Arsenal omo trophy.
Okay. Semenyo nti ebehwe say obenya trophy baako. Lawson.
Came that say. And say sorry bia na ye di hurricane ahya mensa kakra. Say nyakopon bona ho ban. Maybe beyond to hurricane.
Hurricane there. Say obi o Barcelona. Obi o team bia mo nyina empire bo say Hurricane Michael Olise mo.
Maybe beyond to mo.
Na me enka mo no mo hoden.
Show mo so.
Say there bibia
prebi ba ye bogu.
Na
ombesi Ghana.
Omo ntimi me yi omo.
Empire ne ye nimu ya dia. Kwame Nyabotre Michael Olise.
Ode omo
aduane bia wudi bia hweduane ni hie bi nya oda
omo yi madre for no free mu bia na fe wopra sasa harity okay omo free one no wopra.
Oh my goodness, came it out say came it out say mama we see Kuje.
Okay,
Kuje e London. Happy birthday,
happy birthday brother.
Na awoshi awoshi dunkwa no fen one City Gym Center guys ni nyina ma mchi o nyina dunkwa no ofen na yemon komo kakra Ken wadaroma yebeka games ne ho asam nemum me follow story be na story ni interesting pa Chelsea any Enzo Fernandez in some na eboboba no ano ya yeshi
na Enzo Fernandez wa me say one question at so Enzo Fernandez no ono odwen se ball no obro so pass na say because World Cup here Argentina for nkre kwaji
oka homa mo ji
oka homa mo ji wo kai ba kona no owo your friend say Atletico Madrid ko Inter Miami no
Messi Rodrigo Di Paul Messi nia
sankwa ni nyina adwen se omuni bobo che mefide se wo wiase nyina
so much
work mentality be say but World Cup se Messi na jimo
omka ho bi no waji
Matias na ndi ka Messi anko bi anka we quarter final
World Cup winner
but omo de yiye ne ma bidudo
na wasaba je club World Cup
ne sana no ehio club World Cup enye kopa manager
okay nse waje ne mienu ebusafo onte de kwa Enzo Fernandez akoka asam interview waye no asam no etia mpanyimfo no na yebedi sa nkomo no na mepese ansa meka sa asam no mepese me build the foundation ye send ye be ya obeti the context of the conversation as because if you start with the interview you might not understand what is going on. So to appreciate, let me start building the house for you. Na ye start free foundation ho ken now saying ana oko Argentina, one big sports institution TYC for no omo ben Argentina players ni ye pa and omo start here report be say Enzo Fernandez eninje e wo Chelsea opeso free club ni moko na omo ben Enzo any team na omo ye reliably informed say Enzo after say did nkomo hwe ways the contract no mu metime use clause bi na he just want to leave because he is not happy. That was the story. Almost started say omo now if you follow this Argentina for omo players nkomo any Argentine players ko omo fa so omo niam sa report me be fi sa channel na baby say it is right because they work with the players. And when I Messi be an interview, players ni nyina ho nom kokoye omo niam. Inti e bai na man for started someone link Enzo Fernandez to PSG, Real Madrid. But you some kai sa story no. Okay. And now Chelsea a ball against PSG ye. Ya pon game no na Enzo Fernandez. Two interviews. The first one was with ESPN. Kent, for evidence sake, let's build it. Menya sa interview no. Omo bisa no say, ya se wo person free club de muko. Na overheading, overcall ana wonko. This is what Enzo said on ESPN. I don't know. Obia o ebisa obekwa you tell us wonko so can straight. Also onim. Also right now I am thinking about Chelsea. After the World Cup we will see. Ubekwa also that be said the minimum may join Chelsea until season be na wie say World Cup ni wie a na ebehu. Also because asam no a ono wan kan yes ono so a wan kan no but what see sa interview na clearly more of mekomo chen metina because metina you just say it metina no problem but say I don't know we will see after the World Cup. Okay. And what was so the only thing left is to support my teammates. Any games I can not say Chelsea beat me over tennis season but say so back say on Canada your World Cup we are no behu Ken ye na ye nim say sasam no atuatwa wan koye interview bia only for yesterday say sana okono okohia ni kromfo ni bi television. In fact, TUDN a Spanish TV omo boko Mexico Spanish countries no. They said the DSTV no. Into no so true no. And then central for na kasa no say we see a chrome ni na ba ye na wo bonko mo. E no gina ho e no ne mo kasa. And no say akwa na oye interview class ono on so pe Chelsea on says eniama ekoye no all of a sudden Enzo Maresca na all boy adwuma de mamo na all of a sudden mpanyifo so on control no kra na journalist so on tiase into Enzo Fernandez who na what team no what ye ase ana and Enzo say I don't understand it either. So me cross so in you. And also sometimes there are things that we as players don't understand. How and in what way they try to manage things. What I say? And maybe I did all crampa. Yeah, players no penny for yeah. A choir mofaso e manage omoniema and what was what I say obviously it was a departure that hurt us a lot because we had an identity. He referring to Maresca, he gave us an order, even though as is a way of football, sometimes it is good or bad. But he always had a very clear identity when it came to training and playing. And obviously, his departure hurts us a lot, especially in the middle of the season. It cuts everything short. Inti Enzo say, Pamuno aye pamo Enzo Maresca no. Omo ankasa omo ntiase. Say, tam na Enzo hono na omo bibi omo ye bia eye kama, they have an identity, omo ye trainer bibia eye ni orderly bibia flow e de ma Chelsea e wo kwan mo fa so ball mo ball o se ojitu say football de e to de bia o lusu e to de bia o wini na mom ade na no mo ye no mo nam no kwan so pe e na mpanyifo no e ba ya o so no krontia se plus no so ntia panyifo no se ya pamo Maresca say especially in the middle of the season we yes what kati bibia short. That is the interview Abba. Koyen won Krubo. Ken. Inti the first one saying say minim medachi mi we work up na mehu plus this one na just say Enzo enya happy and I want me nyadwe. From his 2 interviews plus in someone free Argentina ebeninya clearly first one onim ne dachi second one say impanyimfo na de no decision no take ya pamo Maresca ade foforo Rosini aba no ono Enzo se ono ne place no omo ntiase wanka se ono o se ono any place no again let me give you a context. He's a captain. So we regimes if you on a captain, in fact captaincy board no regimes Enzo Fernandez no I say Caicedo Levi Colwill inti o se so omuntia say I am assuming say captains of one place because no mo didi nkomo omuntia say panyifo ne decision omu take here Ken afidie yen room ni ndi hu nkomo kakra Ken Enzo nsam no me ye feel say opeso okobat he knows very well say it is going to be very difficult. Chelsea
your madrin say 100 no on person 100 in back. Says Enzo Fernandez team benebeto Enzo Fernandez 100.
No near samono. And no na me say
this one teba be 60.
Why realize say why a mistake be. And that mistake he can never go back. One. Chelsea fought say 121 million euros. Plus 7 million interest account, we can in Aboma 128 million euros. Se Chelsea eka se Enzo I will for sale per se yetonwa. Bisa se Chelsea kraka se saasi kanwa no ombegia. Real Madrid besha nyamyenim at se 128 million euros akofa Enzo Fernandez onye. PSG die waton krakra se sanse munu nondi. Onye. Inti say even if he forces his way out, who is going to pay such a money? And again, Chelsea are not going to say Enzo person quantity yeah it's a bonus so 80 90. Who the Chelsea players are there? On yet. Dear Tosubu. So there's Enzo Fernandez. And I will say you have believe in this project. And now no extending the contract they call 2032 7 years and on the account. It's 7 years and it's here by any day. Yo, it is a problem ni nyina no ken again. Enzo baye ni issues o ba ko ni say on grandpa taye dwuma Oni Bruno Salto ayejuma, Frank Lampard ayejuma, Pochettino ayejuma, Maresca ayejuma, Remo Rosini ayejuma, 6 coaches. There is no stability in Chelsea's bench, and it is hindering his progress. Dear Tosubio, share one of the players among for disrespect so more power we are here. I get angry about it. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent enye kafu. Trent enye the fullbacks no a Rebecca say world class fullbacks no. But Trent a very good player. Right backs are omo defenders. Yen count me for defenders. Omo nyina no omo assist king is this boy. The numbers are extraordinary. 64 assists. Defender. Until say we be breaky. Share premiership no obie ni wa assist dodo. Defender. He made 13 assists in 2019-2020. Until someone breaks it. Mekandi esi sudia say. How Thomas Tuchel treated Trent Alexander-Arnold no. Are disrespectful to this boy and to Real Madrid. Now this boy he's not been lucky. He got 2018 World Cup. And a Gary Southgate FA Kai Walker and of fat 3 years old. And we experiencing see after boy Iba. He was playing well, but also 19-year-old in Yaboche Umrebeba. Yeko Euros or my friend Euros 2020 and also co prior a home somebody dropping Yeko 2022. Na World Cup trains baby and also so na amfa obebo just 20 minutes in that World Cup. Each time will be acquiring issues. Says I no can say we feel Liverpool or board the man Real Madrid. Reece James Ipra and Harry James. Kai Walker reta Trippier ni ho. This is the time for this boy. Oh, the English national team right back. Another weekend what else? Because all these while didn't you excuse or them among Fred this boy and say, oh, now would say Trippier our form, Kai Walker. Omunine ni wa Reece James ni born ball chain. Reece James was wepra. And as I say, and any prano issues be eba. So this is the right time for me, only for Thomas Tuchel to tell us, say, or be or Real Madrid. What say on some fantastic about the English national team, name Jed Spence ne Livramento, Ezra Kwanza Munkobo. What kind of disrespect is this? Master, Sir Thomas Tuchel and idiot. Someone who plays for Real Madrid. Yeah, be call World Cup. Na Otifie, na Oshet TV, na Livramento, elbow. It's just one thing that pains me. They say, Adieway, and I know the Jude Bellingham. I saw the entire Real Madrid gang fighting Thomas Tuchel. But Trent the Anam say only support for Liverpool because Liverpool for crowd brutal. And the Madrid so no be supporting us. So as say they need support for Real Madrid. And what can say mo? This boy needs to go to the World Cup. Period. Ken. Born of Manchester United no. Share you make me catch you and say issues na see EPL anymore no. Referees incidents no. And it's all time Manchester United do. There is a general problem we need to solve as footballing fans. Now some no eto man you phone all the clubs mo ha adwen omo nka bi. Now back to Chelsea Chelsea phone no mo ha adwen. Into eto individual clubs we don't discuss it as a football fan saying yeah penny yemu ni ejai e de ama one club ngwa no all kanasem. Penalty incidents this year no. In penny for the statement, in fact, VAR for no, they checked it. And almost quickly, if I'll get the statement, almost say, Omujitum said Trufie, Opia Ahmad. So this is what they say, Ken. The referee's call of no penalty for a challenge by Trufie was checked and confirmed by VAR. VAR for check and confirming. Now this is what they say. They did me say the contact was not sufficient for a foul. Into Mujitum said there was a contact, but almost a contact, no, and yes, sufficient. And your contacts are waiting with piano, say a penalty. The VAR for the air cano. And the dear yeti team yechi, muti park no so we no. A pana. See, football, contacts the a parts of football. Say, ye came trophy, or the name Sabako, and or they guard the ball no. I can say so. It was a contact, but Trufia used his two hands. And only aim will be out for the ball. He was just pushing Ahmad. Pierre Ahmad, they are two answer ball. That is a foul. But Akobe say, be able to Manchester United in Kwana Enka. I took clubs nina. Premier me who clubber on your issues with refereeing. On your issues with people at the VAR. And it is a problem. Say, I rivalry, solve problem now. Every single week, club will be complaining. This is a clear penalty. Baku Krami who Bakubi, Harry Maguasu Kopio be a penalty. And they me who some you for the Yaba. Okopia Bakubi so a penalty. It's issues ready. I will VAR for no, war VAR no, problem. The machine itself is not a problem, but the people who uses the machine in a problem.
Crepulsion.
What you saying?
Crepulsion and all.
Exactly. And if not say VAR no, because machine idea. Say me, Ken, machine be idea ba. But a nipa ne be interpret is idea way idea. A penalty and I say any penalty. A foul and I say any foul. But for the game itself, Ken, unim bomb of four. Premiership, open team a draw masters a buy bomb of. Him say how to focus for no. Obeg draw sisi anoko. Draw one. Season one about 15 drawn games. Yanko baby 15. Bomb off or draw brutal. 15 gives you 45 points. Almost just 15 or 30 points ago. Draw one. And we are specialized in that. Even I'm on Manchester United games, the last 6 games. We need 2. I'm about draw 4. Man, you almost me share bomb off in the last 6 games. So, make any assist you say what I saw yesterday. Bomb of grounds one quite difficult. Adia Bakwa a game no. Me, I'm not going to talk about the goals. Casemiro yellow card no D, that was the game changer. Manchester United team no do ya tackles pa Casemiro. Once the yellow card was shown to him. And they slow Casemiro down. And I'm complaining about yellow cards about Premier League in the media man. Also little tackle. Baby, near money. You cry and them fool say we say refino. Or can be say I was punished a league. Bar and your foul. Tackle or qua yenje foul. Your money yellow card were England. And Oman yellow card all weekend United team. Yeah. I'll be going to make tackle be. Me who say England refuse no more profile place na sana mo be gina park no so. Oh yes, and me. Inti na no me who say Newcastle versus Chelsea. Mo say Caicedo. Oh, clear ball, be clean ball. No mama the yellow card. On target, no. There are players who are on my target. So say because they were an aggressive nature. On my target, no. And now a woman say. We say 2 seasons in here. Season you 10 yellow cards, 10 yellow cards. Say what do now? Only Bernardo Silva so on say normally one thing we don't talk about it LTV so no radio so no say clubs no omo na twetwere ho no atwere de akose club way play away or ye tactical fouls into refuse no mo ni nko omo na ye report no into omo twere de ko into referee no onim all bani nyina no or the ahye team say players bi wo ho a team bia no omo target Manchester City Bernardo Silva Manchester United Casemiro omo na yes tactical fouls no into omo ya we Chelsea Caicedo into bi wo ho na a clean foul Casemiro de na a foul nemum na mi susu say e was on command ko because na Casemiro aye bibi something silly because asa na pe slow Manchester United game no down kakra into say Benjamin Sesko now one day any pressing. Why Brandon Buemo places that he presses very well. Inti Ben Sesko Bemu pe clearly no one say Kofono or must start attacking Manchester United because Casemiro cannot do sa tackles gidi.
Okay.
Atletico Madrid. They are going to start a journey. I don't know how it will end. Oba Real Madrid here. Oba Betina Metropolitan and Barcelona abo. No asan so abo Barcelona bio away e wo UEFA Champions League. No abo Sevilla no asan so abo Barcelona. The next 5 games Obebo Barcelona miensa. Obo Real Madrid baako. A huge journey and uncle for no babeko. Na me share omoni he tefi. The am confused about this game. They say Matthew Ruggieri we pra Papa no sana taxes. Oko 5 at the back. Them say Then just say me yatsina see because Nico Gonzalez on your left back. It's to compensate for his lack of quality at the left back in Inti.
Okay.
And I'll call 3 back. Inti, am I confused to say, is it going 4 at the back or 5 at the back against Real Madrid? If he goes 5 at the back, I mean, he said they are going to punch Madrid on the counter breaks. They are not going to attack Madrid because no customer when it's a league immediate. Madrid need here points in the chain or more. Let's go Madrid for. Okay. Madrid himself drop a point in the pair as someone to know. Can double chance Madrid. I feel say a difficult, but Arsenal City in the
Medas enche booking course no enso beba na wagesa game no ba bia ye de bema bigi
Ken
brani ni nkomo kakra
Ken Enzo Maresca and Chelsea coach in nsem no
Enzo Fernandez
sorry Enzo Fernandez I have a take on that now. Me pese me share Enzo Fernandez as a player. Me share message no the aba bonten no. Na me yi messenger na sin because I feel that this time around I don't have to focus on the messenger but rather focus on the message. Ken Enzo nsem no the aba bonten no or say decision no me de sake Enzo Maresca no. It was wrong. Especially midway through the season. Na Okaba na nimno and or say under Enzo Maresca he gave Chelsea an identity. Or say Enzo Maresca as a coach gave Chelsea an identity. Or my Chelsea identity we you know anytime they got to training there were good training methods and no firm with the training grounds. First of all, let's talk about the Chelsea identity. And Enzo Maresca, me amete ha mi nim hwe wo football mu krampo no. Me hu sa Enzo Maresca play the possession based style e wo Chelsea bo boko ni mu. Chelsea bo games are most of the time Chelsea am maybe e twam na e den se Chelsea be kita ball. A pass ball na around. E opponent se frame. Na Chelsea weaving the way through akwa pe goals so no. And Enzo Maresca he say Chelsea bought that kind of football possessively. Only Chelsea Gina Park and so Chelsea in defending bebre, Chelsea in boom bebre, Chelsea making sure so build it from the back or the ball to form. Now I play ball na control game no our park and so. No about beautiful football. I'm a quad or be entertain you or we are so I'm go said the account. Just because coach now be for Chelsea Bobo no. Star and any no. Fortunately for him, he worked with a manager. Ye can be obo possessive football man ya kono pe Pep Guardiola. Ono and na coach Enzo Maresca na ye adwuma. Enti osua sa de ni free ni hono mo a. O kire ball a efe man kwada ball a efe enso wo games mo. Under Enzo Maresca we saw that. It was a clear identity of the Chelsea team. Can aside that, Chelsea had a structured build up. And Enzo Maresca said Chelsea ya build up bia. Unim say either the 3-1-6 build up and after the 3-2-5 build up and a Chelsea bo boko ne ye. Actually honum emrantie mi nsa begina ho. Kai said obeba ba be ball e de free honum no why distribution the Chelsea bo boko no. Unhu sa de no e wo Chelsea game ni mu. It was clear, it was evident. And Chelsea doesn't have a structured build up. Ma Chelsea games are Chelsea ni player ba kwa or ye distribution de ma Chelsea. Kai said o be start it. Obekwa kwa ball na free defense no ye build up. Kai said o miss balls 1 or 2 the obehu an say Enzo na sha say distribution no. Obeba na chi no oba ba beje no start ye distribution no say ball 1 or 2 na coach instruct it. Na Ferris James I shall see a quack ball from the build up. No only a distribution the amateur Chelsea Bobo. It's that structured build up under Enzo Maresca. I know you who a Chelsea game anymore. This time around, you who a Chelsea games. Sadia ni honum biem. Enti clearly, asamna akwadane kano. Eyade a ekoso Chelsea Bobo ko. Aside that, Chelsea use some fullbacks very well under Enzo Maresca. It is all here. If we last season, neighbor, Eben this season, time and Enzo was one of the best seasons. Not Chelsea left back Kukurea, a share a lot of goals. And the Chelsea. Next time, involving the fullbacks a lot. Rhys James is very important, a very key figure. Our Chelsea playing style under Enzo Maresca. Menkasa na Rhys James here. But under Enzo Maresca, you Rhys James are all midfield the Chelsea. There are times Oba centre back, Oba as a wing forward. A lot of positions, a key player. Kukurea be inverted from the left back position, or be supporting midfield. A lot of the times. And you involve fullbacks no more here Juma effectively at the Chelsea Bobo Kono. Under Liam Rosinia. Do we see that? Kukurea go involvement under Liam Rosinia, our Chelsea swat it. Just because you're involving a lot, and I say, oh, you see here as a fullback and from Chelsea Bobo. It's the playing style of Chelsea. That's clear identity. Chelsea Gina Park National or Boboa. Who free Chelsea game minimum under Enzo Maresca no under Liam Rosinia, we don't see that. Na she nkumi possession no ken so obekaya Liam Rosinia be catch say ball no be Chelsea no. The first 10 to 15 minutes Chelsea supporter be anti-mintrane na so. Obebo na mana ye fit to the stand say oh stadium obe sorry agina ho no one born with some the amateur Chelsea team no it's in some no di bedwan no in some no de be kasa ye no he's making us feel say a mere political talk and obeye after he had the job ye shade obetimi aye no sa playing style identity and Chelsea kita under the former coach no it is lost it's your homine Enzo Maresca Enzo Fernandez 100%. Ken, let's talk about good training methods. Chelsea training grounds share the echo. But for a player to say this, it means the coach and questions. Make a way because say these players work with a lot of coaches. How many coaches baby I Jumo? Can they be a Okanzo Fernandez as a Oka World Cup waje? Only coach waje World Cup, Linus Scaloni, aye Juma. So he has seen better training methods. And the players normally coach here, Juma. Now training methods in yet, or substitutions in yet, or selections in yet, in-game management in yet. Sanya man teams are winning matches our park so no enya. Who's a coach no on yard because only coaches be there, Juma. It will do a yard the 1 yard. And no nebema player na ba bonting. No ababe kasa ansem ne dia fa the coach no. Na we yina mu no. Me bisa say, can the coach survive our Chelsea? That is the big question. Because Enzo Fernandez asemno. Or say only the teammates no. One can say Enzo Fernandez as a player. Debbie. And he's a leader at Chelsea. Or captain or representing the playing body. Or say only the teammates no. The decision and penifoni take here no. And in some now all can actually say only the teammates no. If you say Papa the body more form. He has to change things. And as a Chelsea in penny for be changing. No. That is the big problem. And also share. Emma Nadia Edebe. Ecosania man so no chance yes or born homoding.
Argentina anyone.
Yes, or Argentina.
Okay. Leon Rossinia.
Yes.
Okay. Joshua.
I will be of Hana. Or Argentina no World Cup winner. It's you know upon the man
Rossinia.
Yes, Liam Rossinia.
Yeah.
England ni.
Or England ni.
Aye.
On in Chifrey.
Rossinia. Ninchidia mentioned him, but we potuntum.
So be Kruma baby.
Oh, of course, any potuntum be free African, you know.
Some the potuntum be our now black Indians,
or more Africans.
Black Indians.
Can me we tuntum dia.
Okay.
African be before Kromo.
Okay.
It is slave trading near in the past, and maybe could be baby. And I feel so was a coach like a canoe, no bon homo de match Chelsea Bobo. And yes, I drain down Quadan and Yano. A better days a manager and the best succeed you Chelsea Bobo Conemo. Ken Arsenal and Manchester City game no. A game beer at the end of both sides. Now a very important game, and so the both sides. The entire Mekasani. Mikel Arteta Baba Juma was Arsenal Bobo Conemo. Arsenal bobo ko na wa ye adwuma na wa je FA Cup baako ni pressure so upon the investment Arsenal and for the ayamano sika o ma spend e de awura club ni mu omo di awura club ni mu no player purchases o ma ye and the kind of quality additions omo di ababeka Arsenal bobo ko no ho ne de influence ye kono so de ye expect say list project bia wo ye bia na be mature e koko na odi aye kra sam nka fifi so aba wa sase a wote enti ye nim de enti a obetena for these years na unya silverwares be brain for mass na bobo ko no enti manager no trophies bi obeje a o wade bi obeye de mass na bobo ko no na odi atro history odi asesa niema e wo Arsenal bobo ko ni mu a this time around ahanom na sha free Ken last season Pep Guardiola and the Manchester City in the 2024-2025 season and niema nko yi amfa ma Pep Guardiola and Manchester City menkai a major silverware Pep Guardiola and Manchester City bobo ko ne je kwaku ha so betimi aboa me a because Pep Guardiola ntimi anje league wantimi anje FA Cup wanje Champions League. I don't remember Pep Guardiola winning the EFL. It looks more or less like say it was a season that Pep Guardiola called trophyless, and the Pep Guardiola we know can so about 2 consecutive seasons now you because Pep Guardiola a few way one year trophy the following year one chance one year trophy no and one extremely difficult thing any say about Pep Guardiola books mo Debbie Pep Guardiola be person be ending the career of Manchester City on a very good note after the first season with England and your Manchester unko yam famba no I know no me no be jatum na yati ase say adaptation whenever you step in a new environment it's all a problematic kaka it you have to take time to adapt to everything and Pep Guardiola was going through that phase and process. But if you want to move, it's been a different Pep Guardiola and a different Manchester City. He's taken over the Premier League, the English football, and everything across England. It is a mrene baba bekwawi yet. Now yet some say enche ebia within the next year or two. Pep Guardiola bet me adwuma na de ato no free Manchester City bobo ko no mu a. Enya kwan bi say and it say Pep Guardiola efaso no free Manchester City adwuma no to. Debbie, he has to live on a good note. English Premier League no already. Eya drain the amount because Arsenal Kroya eya jeje for the amount Pep Guardiola. All 13 will league anymore. When it comes to the FA Cup, a very difficult. Untimi found sense ubo Debbie. So budget. Champions League already or you're out. Real Madrid near below Ababa be uniform. It will work be realistically. So budget trophy this season. And you game only Arsenal Baba Bebo Yankopo Yadu Mechanano. But the big question is say Ebebemuana. On the field of play, when man had that kind of weapon at the Manchester City in Pep Guardiola team. Ellen Boot Haaland has been that sole player not carrying him on his shoulders. But this season, Haaland has and domestically, continentally, can now very good, now very bright. You about first 17 games of the English Premier League season. Now Haaland has 19 goals. And then he pardon one a few say. Haaland record was set here in the first season. He 36 goals in the Premier League, no. Or maybe break his record, no. But here Boko ye nimuno. Now Haaland frequency audition goals in the sort. Now in the last 12 in the Premier League, was just 3. And only count on 22 goals in the league anymore. It's quite enough for to goals as Shasiano. That's what Tiana. The last game they played in the Champions League on our go, a man that kind of confidence. But so we shall Gabriel guys, William Saliba. These are 2 tough central defenders. The best central defensive player in the English Premier League because I'm going to consider the fewest number of goals in the league domestically. It's a man performance. You know, a performance and what's wrong. Haaland betting me be Tisa for no na. Manchester City problem they thought they are caused by Pep Guardiola. No 2 ways. Why then? Who are Ryan Sheki who have been the most creative spot for Manchester City in Pep Guardiola. Can you find not na bench? It will give him.
Now Sheki ba one if you because a Sheki body say Semenyo doku ba kwetranche. Because Obama had Bernardo Silva.
A better than a question.
Bernardo Silva doing him.
Yes.
So, Bassa,
Rodri Soberbo.
Say Chekiba, Rodri Bebo. Tis a Chekiba, dear. I say Semenone, Duku Bakotranche. Because Mamushi said, when Yajatum say, bench honorable. Sunday said, honorable.
Between these two, I can. O starting games well. Ayana Eboa. Doku is in a very good form. Semenyo is a very good player. Our man numbers since we joined the city now clear, evident. But that creative spark, behind the lead striker, it should be for Ryan Sheki. It is a Semenyo on a better bench. No better in the second half. The most important thing is a Pep Guardiola and Manchester City per win. Yes. Because we don't have to forget.
Now the same creativity can want some or drop Semenyo.
Yeah.
Or drop Semenyo.
Yeah.
And just a check so Madrid game no bopa. Just obviously started.
It was all started.
Final no best started.
It was all started.
In Tiabesia, yeah, Semenyo no better than
and one thing about Semenyo is that he's versatile. Semenyo to me about the left flank, to me about the right flank.
Sheki be 10.
Yes.
You come check him, but
drop Reandes from the Sheki be 10. Rodri Bernardo Silva and Cheki.
Nanka Cheki, you know, money.
What I say?
You move a pow.
Everybody say, Mubedu.
Arsenal from Crown and you do Mobono, but trouble on the travel so because Rodri or 29. Born won't say, I feel, won't say still how you hook a crown. Yeah, it's here, dear. Unya, better could be 1.5 years. Yeah, and so what you made on nice. And now Bernardo Silva, on the name saw tackle come up, they was tactical fast on way. What the run check it per bornable. What I say, Rodri and simple.
Yeah.
Against Arsenal players, you know. I don't know still a person bought sad 2 million for this. Rodri near I don't know person about Rangers.
Rodri Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
Can coach be our favorite? And that is normal when it comes to
football. Or buy him.
Of course, but Copim say a bear continuous. A bad deal to be your
movie free club. And I may expect so mama boss on Bubble Games baby. So many free club.
No.
They kick a economy in free club.
Likely
young players no more banners and more chances.
But in as much as some women will be me a free honor. It wasn't come more opportunity no more bono. So because you still have a contract with Manchester City or any player.
Okay.
It's a coach in the they all share this season no. So few someone now bet me their manual. And front of more games in their manual. No one the results. Your boss season you now quite problem. At least my achieve the mean so me person me achieve a game anymore. And me feel say for Ryan Sheki again, he has to be on the field of play this season. We Bruno Fernandes for Premier League man. Only kita the most assists in the English Premier League. And anytime he gets the opportunity to play, on my coach in reasons why any sort of the bench.
Same to Mikel Arteta. Oma Eberechezi and so started.
Eberechezi
also there Obebo match pa na the modern mobile training no. Next game near United.
Yeah, that's another problem. And that's also it destabilized Arsenal team into something one of. For Manchester City, the defensive problem they are solved. Continentally, who Madrid are all how Madrid kaka, but if you there, they are solved. Our mobile games are mentioned any problem since I'm not game by, and I believe so it is going to work for them. Pep Guardiola, ebe jembe ding, Mikel Arteta be jembe ding, but I feel say they lack and everything this season. It Arsenal bobo kulechi.
On my break we are to
and as I say, call them Arsenal.
Okay.
I'll go for Arsenal to win the trophy.
Arsenal to win. Message was the free. But that's a no a beginner. You baby doing come over pre. Me patro booking course neba. No more. Mama for to just say Dentra. A year red and white. Easter Dentra and I say Nipa more a year Syria we na modi maniche. They say Easter no Dentra for so be Easter no den. Osco Lala. Entertainment for Adaroma. Osco Lala Entertainment for Adaroma. Aya Dentra, aya dia red and white. Omo mbesha red and white. Say dunkwa yana yellow no. Omo mbesha red and white. Into Osco Lala any team no. Aya dia dunkwa red and white. He dunkwa ne I am free. And I say Mr. We aya Dentra and I am free. Dentra and I am free. Omina serious na and almost celebrity Easter. And say Easter no Dentra and I am free. Na Easter do doning na kokko no do doning na so do money becho na ni jaba area ho na bia so tima kama say was ska ho bebre Ghana sika fa bebre e free aye Dentra I am free serious na enti no enso aye red and white obi abesha red and white and we are the no enti Osco Lala and the team no almost airport say bia so kama ye fair so na ye nkomo na amofa ba ene ense bebre Anderson o the booking course na ba Fabrice ya so what nsem na o mampanya koka no supporters in one sense what
supporters in sense
paying say nsɛm na ɔmode abɛto n'anim ne sika sɛm ɔmode abɛto n'anim no ɛne wopɛ sɛ ɔde Ghana ne kɔ US ma no kɔhwɛ bɔ ɛbaa nipa 200 supporters 200 ebe cost Ghana $2 million just 200 supporters exactly. $2 million so say too expensive
very expensive now this World Cup is very expensive
very expensive
just to let you know you be call Canada near about US it's enye say you bo kuro ba ko so and to be fly now was
mame booking course no mame booking course no sisia
okay nti ana booking course no and so enie wadarama enra nyakopon enso atonso dugu so yesa so green bebre ya say die no a enne so bibia be kama enne die nie BW4 766 1FB8 BW4 766 1FB8 code number 2 BW4 767 5C56 BW4 767 5C56 quote number 3 BW4 767 6F7A BW4 767 6F7A quote number 4 BW4 767 6861B BW4 767 861B code number 5 BW4 768 20BD BW4 768 20BD last code for the day 3 us and ye BW4 767 C699 BW4 767 C699
ɛno ayɛ ne booking course no mesɛ betway enti ayɛ betway deɛ ɛne yɛde nso ɛde ama no nti ɛno ano so bɛbɛkyɛ so betway ma me ne nkɔmmɔ kwekwa no yɛmmrɛ sisi a House of Folk again sɛ sɛ House about draws and this season House draws no yɛ sɛ mako sɛn ɔmadu bɛyɛ sɛn
Mako 12
House about draw nko 12
26 matches 12 draws
about 26 matches and normal draw 12
normal win 10
normal win 10
4
okay
but goals concede need there in fact only to Chelsea or more abuchire no
House is it
House are conceding 9 goals but has defense near solid
and solid
so the ball
said your body there say
over 26 matches
obeso ball you coach obeso body say ya obetimi abo so ko ball na say draw na pa say no na say ball draw
coach no onye say open draw but strikers no nyame no kuni strikers na gaza na minim say ano mo open draw dia ko coach ni na afam ni nyina boss idura bia ya enka bi nche strikers no coach and say boni interview tin say na rap
na strikers no mo yem place omo ye me be place
I said you can have so make me say
and you coach in the place
na say ball na be do ani wonu ye training na o training nyina kire wo say unya ball nya abotre place ball duru ball tap in ye say na o ko duru ball na ko ye say
ye no ko what fancy no nya bra ye fancy
Ghana Premier League of course enra 2 games eba so 11 wonders and Samates 2-2 and Pando and so Hearts of Folk there Motoa Lions no mo kwetwa gusan match na Lions for ni abre ewie chi na has 0-0 obi antia fa ball Anthony Yonko atenemu e wo no mo shot on target
Mr. Mo sa Premier League ade we no Mr. Eba ball possession as the be 59-49 di ntia wo na outro ya na say
concern no Ghana Premier League
59-49
we Ghana Premier
ball possession
start
I stay hatch pa matches we brio If I start.
So almost a game no now I start.
And I make a say. Obi to me butcher obi to me be 58%, obi to me 60 something percent. But my purchase is our numbers way. Your season every Opa games are yabo 59 49
41
51 49 ball possession. A dosu chain. You know
so has an equay.
Okay. Me na me drunk for this.
Okay. There's all your crack kotoko has an anno about so you grano kotoko bo 51 has ball 49.
Yeah, possible. Because I can't have an akotoko ball ni. But you be a besa. No my show.
Yeah. Nyame admo china games na to aso Asante Kotoko any Nations FC na airball big game no miensa na sa game na to dwa e wo Baba Yara Sports Stadium channel so said Dreams FC airball Mediama Sporting Club Holy Stars betting if you're Young Apostles FC and airball and I feel game ba akwa mu ba din pa Gold Stars and Vision FC and the Vision for no 5 away matches ni omunya elusu bi ntine Gold Stars de game no mu ebeye din ne mu aye de ho no mo Brekum Chelsea betting if omone Karela United and airball All Blacks and so airball eye Hoho United and afi Bechem United and so near Duana FC and airball one more they say after Monday 26 no has Nedi kan any day area for Lions Mitchell the tennis say Mediama as well Dikan 46 points Gold Stars Tosumi no 45 House of Folk still 42 Tosumi and Sa and after Duana FC 41 and 9 Kotoko Tosunum 39 Kotoko 39 that watch papa na sem keto akra na enra man of the match no eko edema eti Dogley yes ono enenra wonya man of the match na eti na wo hwe no e screen so na enra na ne performance no e wo suriye papa nti enra gamer etoja Lions and Hearts of Oak enso e boy no Dogley na wo hwe no e screen so no ma na de tie enso eno na enra na attendance no na enye bad crash and say attendance uremu ewo Lions ni has game na no mo adaroma na ye hwe ewo ye screen so no there's enra
Saban no okay
Saban mo yeah
okay
ti enra has of course
mo so kutwa mo dress room ho ye kama pa
mo ura mo eyi hona yeah ho ye kama pa mo de mo former players na ye na catch them young supporters Heart of Lions nso ahya here and so ye bi man kwala no ba bi mo motena
team crown ni
nkwala ni kwala na tete to no mo pom ba bi a mo motena tena kwala na wi ahye no de
but se me ba se club no mo take that decision dia e so mo brand yo because they say no mo hye obi agene fi atade
o mo tete
buy nti o crowd ni fi atade aba dia na be convince you be say omo ye Lions for so mo brand yo omo nya atade na kra so mo flags no
yeah of course sure crepa we t-shirt bi kra print mo t-shirt really now the Lions logo no kra abu
team for fiata
se na be ya be mana ye kama
ese t-shirt di I to be 30 cities
ah 30 no be printing kra we kra bi 40 cities
so we read rand ya be anope ya obetimi ayi be 500,000 kra mo
nti Dr. Randy hu a onhwe na omon branding
oh Dr. Randy dey say Ken Wadaroma we dey ebia na ebia na dwe maso Wadaroma mo ntia doc na so say ombrand nkwada no
sure
so enye bad cry we dey oyi be 50,000 e be so na me boy e do so cry 50 cry so we dey en fancy we 50 say nkwada no say dey be ombedidi ni ade motivation say 50 dey say that no so
ye kiki cry say kakra bi en no so be asa ye kiki or if you know how be
okay and after the game Benjamin Asari in fact na is nkwala ni dinachi man fans na the Benji be ya ni so betu ni botom na penyina ho no dia man sem so akoche man nkwala no na Benjamin Asari no yes
they say the Oscar
but they say no on say ni din no Benjamin Asari Bangwala no SM nim say
omode Shatawari
Shata no na so omode
Shatawali dey no omode
aha we dey obietum about SM
Where 3 matches ana
national team
wadada bebre nti say dia baabi obedu bia no one has team ne ko baabi a obeyiska for supporters obetua kakra baabi obefa bia obetua kakra so ko ne krom kro obetua ska wonti menka say bebo has nti this all professional professional na no obo no se say the baby obeje obetua kakra tia on sesa 5 series no bebre na sempa info bebre amahu omo tae be a 10 they say 50 kro mo fa bentum shombotom first pa na yini mo bia once there chairman na omo ho there as come mo kwa 200 nos 5 series nos no big is am 1000 doso pa ya mo hye wonsema
5 series
wa hwe ya be show ba ko du na obi ma na be won say e wa na wo ba bia ujina na no ja
okay o de ujan ko edi
o ta dia to de bebre yi bebre
tiru be o desa ko du fia na say
it say bebre sisa 5 no more than 10 omo mo ska che omo mo ska che bi na sare na me ko ma se bi o omo na yesa o
the big guy say 5 series bundle no won say kutamu odu
bundle ba ko say
bundle ba ko 500 series
bundle ke say ti ava say okoto petra o de bundle ba ko no beto petra okay trust
yeah and Enra after the game coach and so them has so folk saying how see who game no did Dramani did in some kakra di tuja yentin somebody did tuja.
They put in the right energy, they brought in the right efforts. I think we still need to improve on certain decisions in certain very key areas where we have transformed so much, and then we need to bring it in the game, because those moments are the decisive factors in the game, and I think that we still have a lot to improve on.
Understand Didi maintenance. And so from day one, that's about 3 matches, so 4 matches, 5 matches, and at the same interviews, you see, and some are okay about decision making areas, or more improving the animal. As I am at day 5, you're at day 26. Still, but what your manager now, Patrick say, I say. Omo ye wo training no players need to be finally not just say play ono da bia no mo bia say e players no because say oye adwuma no but players need to be me ba o kire omo no eye 1 omo practice eye 2 so what you say footballers need be so betimi aka kire no oje ball na ye ni say o ye ni say enyo make say individual training sessions are very very important o betimi aka kire player no say ade na oje ball na so but they so ball no oye no training ho da bia and say every day or you know training ground so because oh you know like bukum now watch room minimum some you training or minimum some you training but me patch say what catch the player a Ghanaian player there be our can send back where they train no I think say so uniform most training sessions na mo you know group training session is so uniform na o pebe 2-3 and a week a full week no kwa no we so one yes are intimate improve it say oyene say ye nyina be training na mo ya dabi
na didi after 26 match weeks oda so ka has of problem kire yen
my day 26 I started from my day 5 to 6 so
season no kra wona started first match of the season wona our boy it is after match week 26 now that Soka has problem kire yen
draw no also 12
yen ne den
26 matches draw quite
you change training grounds no Ghana Premier League yen gili pobiman o enti you change training grounds yen gili go ho the ebe mo hu se wo kire bibi o training grounds e match na on Lions boy no
performance
yes and na be ma me hu se wo kire bibi o training grounds the obey the match no
I just saw complaining be about ohun ni say omo nye adwuma na ode mo no omo ye bibibia o training ground so kama omo do stadium a ana so mba ma there na omo toto papa
Ken di buy no na house will go scoring problem dada and the mouse ka se kokko fast striker bra and a Ghana Premier League no hwe nyam yanim na kokko fast striker o share 3 and I didn't buy what's a go scoring problem at me na me fault abra na wa kwanya se auto striker auto do share 3
ABS sikana na ewo no sikana na available to me to do share 3
and then let's say go Ghana go policy dey wo na bia wo because do share 3 no buy yen hu bi o
omo mo no so ntimi nche
Maulu wa yo ne Hamza na omo ana ebo omo so ntimi nche nti the other buy na yen hu hwe the strength of us to folk for the past 3 seasons and that's where the strength of us to folk
nti we sign
has goalkeeping department any central defense any defense oba yen na nya problem still enya problem the problem we has creativity and a goal scoring 2 problems when Alberto here has to folk still has a creativity problem has to folk still has a goal scoring problem and to once say did it only behaving like the typical African politician they be obeka problem nature no aka say it is in the pipeline green sign
tinko edisi o Krubenso
me bo amenya asem
so Ken we teacher na meja ukwachira mkwara dia yede na ejajo
nkrano performance
exactly
but some nkrano so ko de eya ene se wachira akrano se say na de netie na wakoka say no
nti no ekadwuma no he knows that say eto de bisusu a e de bia coaches na meka say yanji ntumu o say coach no eto de bisusu a wo coach won kire player hwe ono ko gina the park so the instant it's me ye bibi de mawo ba wo gema wo ho me pa choti I say into the heart of folk problem just like what Biggie said we all know he knew it before he came so heart of folk problem a goal scoring into Saobana after match day 26 go so enemy become the same problem then the problem is not the problem is you into the drama ni has something there. It says, we are tired of everyday excuses and away. Find solutions. Until I had to fuck Besha go because I am embarrassing. Yeah, was at 26 games. I had to fuck him so much as 17 goals. How?
26 matches, 17 goals. How to fuck?
Club like had to fuck ain't me average 1 goal per game. Why?
26 17 there.
This is embarrassing.
But once the defending in Uncle for the year and we here
defending the
because so one shegwa you don't win football games.
Yeah.
One shegwa just say draw games. And you can defenders now some defending has defending the ball mabaso. But Ederson has say omu defend no mu ntimi nche goals so just say 30 matches no obenya 30 points
and na make us set you
so what I say because on draw every game
Ken.
So you have to win games, you have to score goals. Now we winning games.
I agree.
Now we defenders now you say adwuma na adobaje champions.
I agree say and again one thing that is very important is not conceding goals. For that one had to fuck a 100%. They are the best team in Ghana for goalkeeping back four. How hard to fuck organizing who defend it. That one there. You can want some you better have to fuck about so any season when last season so sir they've been solid Ghana how being in your mo. But one problem 2 seasons susunia you can want some air had to fuck problem air from transiting from defense to attack a quite fast so as a goal.
Well,
and no coach they say Watara na ye worry ye can ye worry and I did the business this is the problem solve it na still no one ya sound so about bet na and my head may be a place no hey
doso manem rana bidibram bre
okay enti ma memfa didi na ne idea na so na memra we na monto aso Ghana World Cup fundraising launch na course so say na mo be start jumedi ne mudi kan Stoneboy and Shatawale na stage amo enso hage no na in fact jumedi ne de mame ye no na wo no we screen so no na we nyina na ketsi President John Dramani Mahama edru ba bi ne say o say o masan akache o say Monhage, yes, say Ubiatuma.
Say yes, I'll go ahead. If not, should they, they should hug. Mr. President says that Stoneboy and Shatawale should hug on stage at this point? Is it possible? This is a request from Mr. President. So you can look at him. I'm not the one asking for it. But Mr. President says that we should have Stoneboy. Ladies and gentlemen, and there you have it. This is so beautiful.
If President say hug, you don't hug, you want him to jail us.
So it's because you don't want to be jailed. Oh, I see. Okay.
To obey power.
You have to-
Power. Obey power.
Okay. Obey before complain, right? Exactly. But that's very beautiful, and I think that this is only possible with football and music as well. Please, let's put
Enti enra the course no.
Okay.
Na mamemfa Mr. President anu di sem ni bi na fe memfa FA President ye ba konso na ti Kent Obama Mr. President, yes. On the Luis Suarez the boss obi bia to mama me on pen asem da Luis Suarez.
2010 vividly, the energy that was in the air, the nation standing still, united in hope, as we came within a whisper of gaining world glory. Indeed, those moments were heartbreaking, and I still don't like Suarez since that incident. And I've never wished him well since he did what he did. And they defined a moment of Ghana's football history and glory. Since then, our Black Stars have experienced highs and lows. The disappointment of 20.
Yes. Na Keto Kriku, GFA President, and say Ghana otinya ti say any Germany pay na I say I am Shishiaba. There be niama besesa.
Okay. You bet much Germany.
I wait me ashe.
Has lined up a number of games, including a game in Vienna against Austria on the 27th of March. 3 days after, we'll be in Stuttgart against Germany. Few years ago, if you had a fixture like Ghana versus Germany, you'll be afraid. But today, we are very confident that the intangible assets that we have produced over time, the intangible assets that have been put together by Coach Ado and his team will make Ghana proud. We will go into these games and we will, Your Excellency.
Okay. President Mahama born in Sem. Gidioho.
Yeah.
Ghana, Germany.
Yeah.
Okay.
Na no mo donate sika kese ni bi no kakra bi be for bi na matwa so. CEO of Engineers and Planners Ibrahim Mahama $5 million.
$5 million.
Yes.
Yes.
Somebody go face Ghana 2 million plus 1 million.
Okay.
I don't know 1 million in next year. And on the more Black Stars for no dia your motivation be into $2 million and on the
go face Ghana.
Yes. And
good for nko.
Oh, Eba. Jewel Energy $1 million.
Jewel, and so the good in it.
Yes. And Shatawali $100,000.
Shatama $100,000 US.
Now Stoneboy the say the big D kan 81 or say 20,000 na urban nya nyumbi bo campaign song na omo de ye no wadaroma
say sadio no ama stone aba 101 and a shatter 100 but Saturday na cash cash na we stone ye stone ye
enyomo na see ne boy $20,000
I know production no
njono production no
no na quantify enyomo
no they aka ne de no ama ne de na be 101
nti say shatter shaka so bo nyume
send your woman kan jenzo omo intino
yeah mama baso tina just for so mama you know $200,000
yes
for Ghana World Cup that's good great stone and a shutter okay
now your crop for aboso kind spare pass
500,000 Ghana 5 billion
yes
spare pass for okay
it's mami fancy
Lawson
yeah we sell Lawson there
Lawson
wango
when lunch
when lunch
bet me Jaco.
World Cup.
Much me for you crack or Quency crack. Okay, Mofas, and I'm here. Mano, okay. Yamfa and Rizzo Kwame and so Eba Twaso, Nayin Komoka Krabata, World Cup, your supporters and Kwame Room Kakrebi. Or man paying say numbers or Modia Brenner figures or Modia Brenner. World Cup no too expensive. Our America. So person the Ghana ni biako America, person the one fan. A buying person support to Ghana ni ba ko pe eden ko World Cup o sika na nyagro. O say yam fa say a buying episode the nipa 200. Wouldn't say the nipa 200 ko World Cup. Stadium o omunnu ano hokra ba bi o. Omotewa ennu ba bi ketua bi. O say be cost to Ghana $2 million nipa 200 pe. I just say anya dey say o man betum di ayi sika. Ade akoye saade no ntidi za mo yewe a
enu kra wadaroma jamafe commission eka se e ma ban emfa Ghana sika nyesa nti normally de omo ye ne se aban no ebiem for nkofo so mo be donate se the program ye ko so nti the engineers and planners ye se 5 million per what the government is saying is a bit be 450 supporters e de akode Ibrahim Mahama
say Ibrahim Mahama you benya 400 supporters
450 roughly 450 crabit me dey akwa
$5 million nipa 450 pay
450 so World Cup no makasa
stadium say for 60,000
expensive the World Cup is very because cost per person of flight to Canada to US processing fee hotel a obeda we and we so a un say aban do kwa esanso ema kakra de pocket nti per head no expensive we check ni nyina no a nti se ne omusi gigigije ko ye hia be me so say itimi de be 4,000 supporters kwa nka nye bad
be 4,000 the bad thing because it's easy because 500 cry back $5 million no $5 million not just all the be 4,000 kwa we close be 20 be something $1 million so we be 20 something $1 million so na say budget me ba budget ya dey ko no anya 12 million yeah na nya no cry dey come say enti so workers all the supporters 1,000 and now they bear supporters of 4,000 you more than $20 million and I'm making and that's getting them for would be get was
200 2 million there
nipa 200 you 2 million according to president
nipa 1,000 around 10 million right
nipa 1,000 $10 million
it's 4,000 we are talking about $40 million
emra ye kura dey dey call 12 million
aye
it's not possible yintimi fa
na de senya ada aban sika na
that's sika no
se do ka
sika ba global na just ayo bi sika ye betimi onfa yemfa nya de foforo
ken debi mr Mama Ghana for ntu kwan yo Mama Ghana for ntu kwan bi wate mama ntu kwan
the first time I hu sadio
yeah
at the time I jemefe committee no you call omotina se omo ye say ma ban fa sika and fly supporters no ana decide say ye be call kabia na corporate bodies ni individuals
na be boa
okay enche bia ye call work up donate by we no na ba be to just say can be free aban botumba e ma no be ye wa ha say so be kai akwaku ni bigu be kai a enche why you miss do e pledges ka ba ye ko we na sa is can ko pledge na if aban ko first
and they say you said the Baomis
good they to so the omu ye ni nyina ken e pledge yeah me yen say ni pa na discount ko
ya be antimi nje kroma de ne bia
o na say bia
ti kwame
dabi we dey timi
bo shenye kadayana
boss dey say tim down ka
we dey be like o me chebo
ti
mampanyin ti wa be shebo say o nya kam
ana ye say
esipen ba mampanyin ti o kam
na ba ku no mampanyin
ya se check na masa
dem yo ya mo kan ye say e bi esipen ti say ye ka wo so oti ase eno so no mampanyin ti wo sa nkofo shebo nkofo edu say wo say tua amba enti wa pledge no make sure say we do money because obi am fetu amba misu so
untimi amanka
ana make say obi am fetu ensu so one pledge ye enti wa pledge no do money
na se kwa me wo ti osisi ya wo kase so obetim do dia o de biko
asemeti e wo se me ka de ma ho
nti wo asen na wa ho de wo wa ho de be se kwa me de la wa ho de be se
goso me ne be wi ya
nti o de man tie twa ka se na obetim dia ko
de metim dia ko me sponsor Perry.
Saying yes, saying no.
100,000 fundraising there. Who bet you say?
Oh, I said 10,000 Ghana.
10,000 Ghana. 10,000 Ghana. I'll bet you okay.
Those who are saying, "No, coming."
Never. Sir Ibrahim Mahama said, "Must send $5 million." Yeah. And I come to bet you 10,000 Ghana.
Come here, Bejiana.
On Chani Bibrisa. On Chani Bibrisa.
Come here, Chef. Come here. Claire, and you, Yambejiana.
Okay, age.
Menka age. Simon Morosu Bibrisa. We're close.
Say 5 million or more call. Say means Sasha Tanin film. I really need
also my ordinary dollars, $100,000 a bro. 1 million Ghana.
Bro, it's 10 billion.
Bro, 1 million Ghana.
The only bem the I said, yeah. I had my home, didn't mean what I did my home ever grown. Also,
the way your bassy about Genesis here, Ibina. The what can see? Until that be Kwame.
Oh, show ministry for nation, Mabagis
on our casa. And to say, say, almost fresh 100 or 10,000 I ready. Or meet my Bejako.
I said, why not?
But what that Ben or Magic. Maybe who's to program to meet my friend say, will be promised say, well, maybe soon, so now, Sikano one sem. And I'm pressing you.
I do.
Better said that Ben.
That you won't do one.
Come to 10,000.
Obakin, you know, a very good idea. Here, said, Nipa do no share dear president Kanake. Many shows a bit in Nipa do na ku. Se Nipa do na be individuals. This is individuals. They are buying sponsor party any amount.
Because Mete and Shimio. Nipa 200. Nipa 200 Kakrebio. 200 crowd, almost crowd. Yeah.
No, almost $2 million. Almost scanned loss.
And a bit Mama Ghana supporters will be too kind. Etimi akwa doso by the binding con the end also and so we individual now person kwa the last time na Henry Asante Chumu cheche the first procedure is say also unyama day ticket.
Yeah.
So we unto my day ticket say Ghana ne Panama, Ghana ne England only take it o ko visa forget. So we individual now person ko work up o ko support to Ghana. The first thing I was say unya you take it. Only my day ticket ya unya visa.
Take it to credits arrive across baby so. We take it in the hotel, baby.
Before class or pay visa no prograno. So we need to take it based on the if for an explanation of me. Anansi and so we say US embassy seminar be the media no. And no church no be brem. Kwanya be fa so akwa visa ne san no and the basic requirement, the first requirement try take it. And to take it ne dey ken ehia pass e wo so person ko hwe bia. Ubetimanya so you heard about kusin ni padodo aban betimi di omo
akọ. So the $2 million no. Let's just say for 200 people per person here $10,000
per person
per head.
Per head here $10,000.
Yeah.
Let's
just say it may make sense.
It makes sense because we take it
hotel BBR 10,000 yeah
to US.
Yeah.
$10,000 per head.
Yeah. Yeah, but Mr. On say 200 people here yeki says calculate the whole CCR. Ideally, I was say a comma Ghana for or paper or Black Stars a sebi only sa secano. They made the way your partner say,
Omom was canane,
Omom was Sikanoa, or betting on one so soon 200 slots never called the amount. Mr. And no party is a sadia. Kwame, I mean, himself 7 say you chrome had the experience, honey, Missy Ibrahim Mahama, Sikano ye, and when ye ma minister be. Say uncle just ask lots no fanko. What did I make? They am come on me what I say. Me assure say can ministers no any almost lots of the ministry for any one for no more music dada no. And ye can say Ibrahim Mahama ni companies no and be donate anka omun donate more. We for the ordinary people. You can just imagine say $10,000 no. Nipa na be kono almost 90% of them almost asika no betimi akọ HCS asika no
buy more
to say I to say ye wo school na scholarship bi apai na sikafo ma omo aso so akọje scholarship no where your football scholarship it should go to the ordinary Ghanaian.
Yeah, okay. Well, I know an say because ye the bema impeding for no. Then party members. Man akwakoye normal wa hasi.
Big brother.
Sane ba bisi. Enke na mudi nkoma about Didi Dramani die no. Unim asrese. Didi Dramani na ankasa no ono amblemu ne ho. Ghost na house of function. We sound say a day na Mr. Kwesi Agyeman free recruitment committee ne so. We sound the reason why. House of folk akwenya ba say I was so much attackers. Me patwanya bia omne Derek for join ankasa ndrechi. Oji tu mu so obebo house of folk. Before some man kona be tu kwan, oji tu mu kodi Accra. Emmanuel Sapon okodi Accra 2 weeks na on ankasa da hotel. Only players do oji tu. At the time Didi Dramani buy no. I say recruitment na ewo ho no. Or you okay with players na ewo ho no. The Didi kan no. The ma house of folk go semba mimblemu obi ase Didi ni say. Na kwenya wo say house of folk betima sign. Obi a oye tried and tested. Oye proven. But Didi buy no say obetima use players no mo ho no. Ana mpanyimfo si okay. E ka ho na man Emmanuel Sapon na ofri bekum Chelsea akodi Accra 2 weeks. E ma ne sai. E ka ho na Derek Fojo si akan wo mediama went to be join the house. E ka ho na man Mankuna de ka say ni odi tu kwan. Na Mankuna ji working at twice 2 times. Wan kodi Accra. Ana coach decide say oba ko sign striker. E any player wa hwe na from Vision FC. Ana wa hwe 3 goals. Ana Vision FC mpokra no na player no onye regular starter. Hamza Yisa na wo ho no onu mpokra na wo se onya striker ni mu edu because Hamza Yisa ondu sa level no e wo se onya striker wo so na Hamza Yisa sua de free no enti Hamza Yisa ntimi nche goals last season was 5 goals Mauli wa yo top player o she goals 6 na wo se o kofo obi aba na kofo obi o se 3 na ntimi nche goals also yemblem wan player na wo se o she 3 goals akofa no na onye regular starter o Vision no enti goals no muntimi nche ne ken ublemu obi enye yi
medase kwa
to focus about draws no on consider goals and untimi nche
is it on body and draws
on board draws
draws house of folk any day Biggie house any day Kwame house any day
say
omo ne day say ne house any day na eko
said
draws just if I crab that me me cover ka create me mama kan na be din ko
Kumasi Asante Kotoko so be nations nyame ado akira a very difficult game nations for na ni abrepa ombe so mo ye Kumasi Asante Kotoko de bi omo de ye Kumasi Asante Kotoko no de na de bi omo de ye Kotoko a de bi a hye na omo hye Kotoko Ghana Premier League ni mo since our nations ba league ni mo Kotoko nche ne da Kotoko winning one against nations na ye FA Cup e wo baba ya ba league there Kumasi Asante Kotoko nchebi ken omo hia mako num 5 times the nations ashe Kumasi Asante Kotoko 3 times and the nations ashe Kumasi Asante Kotoko and on na bodro 2 it's game na Asante Kotoko be bono e Kotoko home Oba expect a big game like this. Kumasi Asante Kotoko home. At least only the home advantage. You don't fancy team no ne baba bono. But unfortunately for Asante Kotoko, ultimately say nations that. In terms of say in home, a tough game. Nations kita one of the best strikers in the Ghana Premier League. League na ye bon attack kubi na she goals kesi or 11. The Odanechi. Omo Danechi. Nipa mi ensane Danechi. Omashe 99999. Nation striker Emmanuel Anoka home. Wa bobo this season and nema ko yema no. A lot of people are even saying say I'm friend in national team. It's clearly akwadane ya akwadane mode mo wosoro. E dia na samba une o mo be central defense of Kumasi Asante Kotoko mo be dia stop player no. That is the question now. Coach Prince Owusu. Yes, when you wins be an very important against young apostles or wenchi. But Osha no ni wie na obetena baba sports stadium na nema nkoyi amfa ma wo a supporters ne mfa nchew. Baby a season na duru menya short Kotoko beko akofa coach. Eti wo na wo handle team no e dey about the rest of the season awie. Impredifo say amfo na che ne nto aso. De wo ye ni nei mo de mo na wo dan na di ne no. Eno na be che say ye wie season na ye ma wo nto aso na say ye ma wo nko. Nti exams na wo ye no. ne modi money you know pass mark no and the betcha kotoko be retain no and as you season next say oko so it's up to the coach a difficult game but me expectations say kotoko telefi no lose so what debi our the best Sunday narrative against nations are I was saying Yambo because nations team this season and also performance in your papa bia but can they do it? That is the big question.
Nations Kotoko 5 games. Nations are winning 3. Kotoko winning be. Kotoko Bashe Nations for the first time and a better dana. Watchna Yebet was on the Dr. Amuzu. Meeting Komosisia. Our Amuzu Aba a clinic. Minuaba Bokodi.
Adom pa
Amuzu P, Amuzu Garlic, Amuzu just say Amuzu Nibebre.
4 in 1.
4 in 1. And I would did your own come Amuzu no.
That was the last week, you know. You started Amuzu 4 in 1.
Amuzu 4 in 1, yeah.
Then when I am man kwa Edruno enti a man umbi.
Amuzu 4 in 1, yeah. A man kwa.
And omo ba omo de sign. Omo ye omo sa 4 say 4 fingers in the air. Yet enti omo ye ya na yidi ama omo eno ne Amuzu 4 in 1.
Amuzu 4 in 1. 4 in 1. 4.
Yes.
Na
last week on say me ba ko pe and ye group in o TV ni so no.
Okay, last week we did
ti eye kokko no. Ah ye fe no Amuzu Gao no.
Gao.
Eno nko an ye ka ho ase.
Ene Amuzu Gao. Tia na o kan de ho ase.
Ene ye ka Amuzu Yirima.
Ye wo Amuzu Gao, Amuzu Yirima. Okay. Yirima ni ye na Gao ni ye. Ah, Dr. Amuzu no
ye akokko sade yellow no.
The gamma Dr. Amuzu number is
okay, enti J Dr. Amuzu number no. 0247 77 67 43 0247 77 43. Enti said the last week yesuaye Emema on say yesusu mubula matali no kra ye de tape measure me catch us so opese wo ye wo fia emeye wo office me pa cho ye ni wo fie na dia na enka doctors ne pese ye ne senka ajaki asiso no na watimi ehu average length ye kasa fa Amuzu Gao nti no ye hwe ne tenten no etiene ye hwe Amuzu Yirima no be ma ye size no said ye was a moja begine no with the fan one with the tape measure and the fan one was said ye ne tetre so esi eye intimate of way bema yi wasum when him said last week me catch you was say Gao no eye ma mema wamu de ni free so ma me be ewo ni be si na ni de na ye se chokwa ya kaso no chokwa ya weso tie chese full stop point enesi ho ne dia ne ye kete oni ni duru dem a wo hu ba bi ade ne tua ena me ma wo factors bi senya ya dia obo hon ma ba ma bi so a osododo ti na on se nam no na pompono ade na ba fom enti se ya dia ne wo mu a wo frɛ Dr. Amuzu kura otimi treat se bia ye namu ya dia obe treat e de afiri ho amawo na ade na e pushia ko hyem tietia sa te se nkunuma bia e ba foforo no na atimi ayi aba enene ye hwe Amuzu Yirima Kent fato so mame Amuzu Yirima no se wunya ni ti eye yellow ene de TV ne so no ni ti ya akokosra de yellow te se de Gao ni ti ye red no saa na weti nso ye yellow na eye nkun ye mfa nhye no eno Amuzu Yirima na adwuma ye ne se afi de doctor ama de ne lent no ebi aba abeka ho aye tenten edru average size no anase length na meka aye no enti se bia 5.1 to 5.5 inches ne 13 to 15 centimeters ne ye nyane kama afede bra de na aye tenten kama wo boso epem wo ba na wo de na so ade ye tenten so de na hidodo aye se bo pen no aye se wana ya pepa ho wo de na ye langa tia bi na soma oba so wonkokoro mu nkoto wo mamre obehu the kind of woman wo de bebe fie adwene we yetirim ni say fufuo de nipa no wo won ewo say enko wo reserving the strength ni bi na wakofa wo mafia wa bi etese wo dem ahya ne nsem wo de na ho de nyina bebo so payire abane ntime mfeda enti Dr. Amuzu adawroma wama wade na apompona kohyem no say de ye de tape measure ne to ho a yenya average length no mum size ne ade na ye unnecessary noise ade ye mu preprem me say dey preprem ye just sound e bakra anye bra wa de ni sha me say dey ye hwia dodo aye fia bi aye tia bi eti wo hia amuzu yirima eti wo ti a wutie no na wahu baabi a akwa bi beso so category baabi a wugina eti e bia na wo no baabi a wugina so wo de no de enka so de so ene ye besusu ne tatrete ne nso eti wo de bia na so but tietia na eye ne aye dey ya bomodin ama gawo na mana basoro obo on so ane de no eye tenten but de tia ne se ono ne de no aye fia eye slim eye tia bi chese yentewe eno na aye te se emiretwe ahorodo na wuko nwure ma anu akọ ne to fia bi chese yente se bibi ikoso so ye bema na se adwuma na ekoso akra ne miamia ne fon so a masa enka no wonte se bibi ikoso wuhia amuzu yirima ye yusu na nwumre a wadware awie wunim se match bia ni ho a wo kọbọ no wa fanku ya ni ti eya akokọ srade yellow no na sade ma kire mo sade massage ade no e wo se free form na ekọ esoro adwina ye pa ka ho ne se e wo se wa ade no size no e bi be ka ho enti ye be use ni 1 week ye use ni 2 weeks ye use ni 1 month bra afi ade na ye tenten no afi de size ni bia sa be ka ho aye oluftu mo aye table size ankasa eno ye Dr. Amuzu na ye start trick no de mama wuhia amuzu yirima akaga wo no ho mesu wuhia de amuzu yirima no de aka wo ga wo ne ho eti wutie nkomo na abra wunim baabi a wugina se wodie ne ye point full stop a wuhia ga wo ye full stop at the same time as I hwia wuhia de amuzu yirima de aka ho ene ye nko denden no so say Dr. Amadina Wuraba. Okay, Dr. Kan.
Odindin ye dre di tua. But Dr. Aden na wonko memedo si eventu yanza. Bibie wanum wo. Eba ba obema no ne muwa. Before so be mini eduru. Na fa otekrema so. Afa wuntrim afa numu aba bema no ho no. Na intaba no wakakra. Base friends udi tua ohwe bi oto kwan no wani di tua oto kwan no eben ube ma no chen bi onum wo etu udi odenden ni tua my rush no bantem edikan esenso memu so ye den pa yie ebiom enye se ememu ye den na kafra enu nkwa na ajai se ekure wosisi mu a edro no akekedo akrafra ekoshishi kuro no ekokum kuro na ewo sisimu nyina firi ho se ba se wo severe waist pain so a amuzu odenden no ekio sa hawo no the question is why no so wo severe waist pains a ne be masem emu yedene why no say owo sisi yade a otibutu oba so che why no say sisimu ekuro ewo mu a otimini oba ehia kwa anim kakra enye yie enam yawo na ne panetu simunti enche na be ma na ajo enam yawo na ne paneti ewo ni waste ninti ode kobia bo se enche na ne ho asane no because ade no yawo mu na ote enye ni gie mu and anything say should be done enjoyably not painfully enti meka chefo nyina se ubema ni mu emre pa yie ana se kafra epeja na esini tirase oba transfer enye yie a amuzu odende na obehia odi betua nansa biara ebiom enya se mu ye dene na uwo severe waist pains nso ana so osisi yade kuro nso a edro amuzu odende beboawo enye no nguan se kooko bi etua oto menka de wanu mo si kooko etua oto menka de gu wanim kooko etua oto menka de okọ bloody stool da bi kooko tua oto menka de opusa na ni etua oto na opese papaya obehia amuzu wodin so de twia obu on so okokobo de kokobo mi ko gya na nso no na se epia bontene enya ade aka fra etwa eyeye eye otokwan na ekese otokwan na ekese odi amuzu wodin ni twia otokwan na eketwa otokwan no eketwa ma minu kase kafra jana na okọ na okokobo ni pie no ni nyina ejai edi kokobofo kokofo weak erection for short time erection for mudie ya muzu odendene se mu yeden na de to ano na ho asane wa anya hwe etwa se eche no kwan be so na mani che ya de amuzu je bites no emene amuzu je capsules no eno na ne remind je time no ebua mako kwan so che ebua ma utimi kosan ko biom de odi treatment no omene baako pe die otiemia enne memendei wanya match bia ne boarding pa no wanya match bia ne boarding pa no omene amuzu je tupa ni miinu mra opese udi bia no obedi ni woso ye di amuzu ko ka say bonus enmuamo na enyimu waste space free ho enyi ko free mamo na sa ho ni na free ho edro we eni herba shop biara ye latest branch e won nkoko opposite assembly anase municipal assembly no nkoko ni fresh station bi amuasi station se municipal assembly ni a bosa bron se no opposite no your first floor bosa amuze back ni wo ho konongo ye be ahimfie no ukọ benya wedro bi yato ye be ahimfie no kwa obenye bi yato sana akofo odua ye ho station bron sa no soro ho eho nyina ukọ na so pebia obetimi amekumase de ba friends obuase ye wojeji ye wakra chimota Christian village Ghana ha nyina ukọ a obenye bia e branch obenye bia ato opese ye fambre so a we call something door delivery wa ohwe TV in there no need to worry na man da ase no utie Lawson FM na man ye 0247 77 67 43 0247 77 67 43 weni mi WhatsApp number no na me de mi free am ko tenase e wotafon hia so amuzu janse ben muru market when na me twen no obi a waware 3 years ni akafura ne yire ehun dane da awari fu be ma ware a eba ho hia mo ware mu o ma ya nto mu yesi okunu hu nsuo na ato nsuo mo na nsuo ne wo fom anase yesi nsuo ne nkwamwa na ho odin no e wo fa se nkwamwa ho odin ni sua anase ho odin ni mu ankasa na nsuo ne duduo na ankasa esua obi ni obati mi hia o Filipa se ne ho asane bat nsuo bi ama montene sa be ma nyo obi oni oba wo ebe yie obi haw ni sen prostate ya Nyankopon edi ache ye nkwai ni dia kakraka ni dia se bi aikese ni dia cancer abem odunso ja nyina odunso emma odunso ne bita na yase we ye juma mi trans water phone share so a mi ye a ene me ko to aso se wentimi amana ochina bra after church deeper life for yenche biara 11:15 yapon 11:30 na ma share juma si otafun share so mi ye juma o pese o share me 101 na possible o chira so possible all the other branch nyina ye juma na se o ba na se o yira me se me mfere from me na madada na no 0247 77 67 43 0247 77 67 43 ye candidate wo nyina ne se be matiase ya ne be ma no ewuda
Dr. Amuzu na watene nkano wasori say doctor kwa kwatina say doctor abetwa me kakra na yewia etimi ehu de ohori nti Dr. Amuzu watene nkana chese bibia asoso akoye dia mama memfa birthday we so emfem free o ene eye honorable akwesi aduana Jewu Benjamin o North Central House of Folk center back Calvin Osesi be the manager eye Diana Bene your birthday nti honorable Mama Rachel. Happy birthday. Yes, sorry dear. DJ Marcus twas nyame adoma ebetimi de also e de abro Monday ebetina se anopa o kensie mu nsem amanone anefie nyina ebetimi e de aba. DJ Marcus twas one.
Anaye. Who say? Who ya fantastic. Say dear, we in charge and Cassandra. Lawson the layman capsules. A mob sissy no go to my yedding. Nana, no, near. So, Lawson Locke, Mr. And this is you. I'm always what if you want to. You're free to come to I say for semi boom round one. Team attention. Lawson Locke, Mr. Lawson the layman capsule. More your more Lawson Locke, Mr. Lawson delay my capsules. Do you know why you feel?
Delay man capsules and men if you do what they cronk one and a low care mixture so a pay for a ma woman for anyone I want if you do what chance on come.
FDA aje ejede nkrato yi atomu.
Tell me the tell you. Me want what this and me sako for penny. Hey! Kwati adawrumo me yonko kwati na adawruma enu enumere wuye aduane asori wura dem ana me fefe me se adabon ana kwati ebere meduro eduro de bere me no se Lawson heba Mr.
na me sisi me pechi ene me ho na matwetwe me ene me kyese madwonku ene me sei na na wonka
me do futwa so empre ho enya no nko wode Lawson heba ointment
me sisi me kotodwe ne me pechi me ho na me yawo mintiwa na etwetwe me nyina me no ye di Israel eko me benefit ko mu yawo na ne ha no ono bie no eko na malaria ne die etuase edekude
Lawson Herbal Clinic 0242 133 577.
Hwese wa malaria test ansa na wafa aduro yi enya ma apenfo emma warema wo manofo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu.
Lawson Herbal mixture any Lawson ointment ehun asidaye
FDA aje ejede nkrato yi atum.
Abusia Lawson Enterprise yaba moba eha eye one stop shop for drinks beer ope e dey akoye program ayaye fro abedin to eye party announce say eye ye and somebody na ope say eye dokodoko a ye wo Fanta ye wo Sprite ye wo Coke ye wo malt any assorted soft drinks beer we here bia and na eba de eno so anu eden kakra na so wo eye club eye Savannah eye Hunters eye Panache anase case awodo ni nyina smell of emudie hen ye bemmo bi ama de kwakwedi udwuma ensade bia wo pe bia wo benya remfi say eba bitters adwasuo do so a Lawson bitters assorted wo pe ginger no wo pe de hen ye woni nyina bi e wo hadomo odofo wo hwe eye Lawson Enterprise nko a na se wusika sem a wo de efa ensa ho no emmo ano a wutimi ba eme ye mmo wo nsa ne bi e de koyo program wo wi a no ba betia ensa bia wo pe ene duduo bia wo pe no wo benya ne faako atufuo bo ene ye de ema wo anya Lawson Enterprise wo nya ne ba bia ene nti wo ba na wo bedru Lawson Enterprise e wo kwada so hwumase a ensa bia wo pe ene duduo bia wo hia no wonsa beka hwehwe Lawson Enterprise e kira kwae e wo kwada so hwumase ye ni rollers e di hwehwe ni mo fe number ye guasi na ye monkomo Lawson Enterprise, one-stop shop for all drinks. Lawson Enterprise and sahudu nyina dwesuo ne ha. Lawson Enterprise.
Anaye. Who say?
Who ya fantastic. Say dear, we in charge and Cassandra. Lawson the layman capsules. A mob sissy no go to my yedding. Nana, no, near.
So, Lawson Locke, Mr.
and let's see you. I'm always what if you want take your feet to come to I say for semi boom round one. Attention, Lawson Law Care Mixture.
Lawson Lemon Capsule.
More your bem.
More your lamb. Lawson Law Care Mixture.
Lawson Lemon Capsules.
Do you know what you feel?
Delay man capsules and made if you do what they cronkwan and a law care mixture so a pay for a ma woman for anyone I want if you do what train son come.
FDA aje edwede nkrato yi atomu.
Tell me the tell you. Me want what you say na me sako fa pani. Hey! Kwati adawrumo, me yonko kwati. Na adawruma. Enu enumere wo ye aduane asori wura dem ana me fefe me se adabo no. Ana kwati ebere meduro. Eduro de bere me no se Lawson heba Mr.
Na me sisi me pechi. Ene me ho na matwetwe me. Ene me kyese madwonku. Ene me sei. Na de na won kan
me do futwa so. Empre ho enya no nko. Wo de Lawson heba ointment.
Me sisi me kotodwe ni me pechi. Me ho na me yaw. Mintimwa na etwetwe me nyina. Me no ye de Israel. Eko me benefit ko mu yaw na ne ha no. Ono bie no. Eko na malaria ne die etuase ebekude.
Lawson Herbal Clinic 0242 133 577.
Hwese wa malaria test ansa na wafa aduro yi. Enya ma apenfo, emma warema wo manofo, ene mofra woni mfie dumienu.
Lawson Herbal Mixture. Any Lawson ointment. What's it die?
FDA aje edwede nkrato yi atomu.
Anaye. Who me say?
Who you fantastic. Say dear, we in charge and kasanga. Lawson Lemon Capsules. A mob sisi no koto jema yedin. Nana. No. Niyo.
So. Lawson Law Care Mixture. And let's see you. I'm always what if you want take your feet to come to I say for semi boom round one. Attention, Lawson Law Care Mixture.
Lawson Lemon Capsule.
More your bem.
More your lamb. Lawson Law Care Mixture.
Lawson Lemon Capsules.
Do you know what you feel?
Delay man capsules and made if you do what they cronkwan and a law care mixture so a pay for a ma woman for anyone I want if you do what train son come.
FDA aje edwede nkrato yi atomu.
Abusian Lawson Enterprise. Yabamoba. Aha a one-stop shop for drinks beer open and their program. Ayaye fro abedin to a party and now say ye and something now open say a doko ye were Fanta, ye were Sprite, ye were Coke, ye were malt, any assorted soft drinks beer we hear beer and a bad day and also I know a dinka crana so a club, a savannah, a hunters, a panache, and now say case hey. I would body in our smell of a mudia here, ye bemobi, and my de quackity ujuman. And Sadim be a whoopebia ubenya, and my review say a but bitters I just wouldn't swear. Lawson bitters assaulted. Whoop a ginger no, whoop a dear he, ye will never be ever had more. Out of Owshe, a ye Lawson Enterprise in Kwa, and as we seek a some, I would they ever and someone a one noa with me back, and me a moan sunny and you call your program. Who ya? No babetia and some beer whoopper any dudu beer whoopper no ubenya the falco a 2-4 war and ye de emma war and ye Lawson Enterprise we yan baby and into whoopba now we do Lawson Enterprise I will quite the sumasia and some beer whoopper any dudu beer we hear no one sabeka you shall Lawson Enterprise at your quiet I will quite the sumasi ye need ruleless edition anymore. Number ye guasi na ye monkomo Lawson Enterprise one-stop shop for all drinks. Lawson Enterprise and sahudu yina jeswoniha. Lawson Enterprise.
In my line of work, a confident smile is everything. Kel Charcoal toothpaste keeps me on top of my game and ensures my smile is always radiant and bright.
With the tiring nature of my job, we spend several hours under the scorching sun. To keep our teeth white and our breath fresh all the time, we use none other than Kel Charcoal toothpaste. Kel Charcoal toothpaste. You're on a Kessie and in a kit one.
mayo kendini ehu behia se metwa sapapa de to ama me manfo Kel Chacos natural ingredients eno ene bom se ho ban e ma ne sren ne sanso mama hotoso e wo bedwam
Kel Chaco toothpaste. Choose Kel Chaco toothpaste for anti-cavity, whiter teeth, and fresher breath all day. Available in 80 gram and 150 gram. Grab yours today.
Kel, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
Na kwa me taxi driver na enka na misisi eso misisi na aka na to na twetwe binya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa asa miracle bi wadro no just mafu no kra se di sia twini anka se me humi esi so se me humi ani esi so obeka se di bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi bi ne ti no ti pa me 3 days ni ebe na anka se de nyankopon di ayi bi ahodi se ma yi bi nya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa nhyɛ me nkwa me me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asa me gina wa me na mo se hwenya hye me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me duru aba 6 years ni o tema si am me ma di se ne me jaina saya le nem kum preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture di sama me kase yankupo no yam se ende ya me no kase me ho ato me a me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e 02489288824 and 02010000021.
Lawson FM and Lawson TV kasiye ya de bramo de bia
yema yimo ene nkofo amaso nsam de eno ane Lawson kasiye
eba na dwadie amanyasem sikasem apomden hu nsem ene aka ho de a eno ane Lawson kasebo
asem ni si ya sone so ye de proje na bramo
eno nti abribia tie Lawson kasebo anopa akasmanum amano nsiabo awia pramtobre ene anwumro no nsia
ubetimi so atie yayi asa ahwe yayi awo yen social media handles ni nyina so
Facebook Lawson TV, YouTube Lawson TV Live,
TikTok, X Lina Lawson Media GH ubetimi akenkan ye kase boyi ewo abefo tentan kase so www.lawsonmultimedia.com
oduefo nana sabre pinamai nana penka hene chiamen meni ya no
ohenere ajua aprebi
nana awuku denchembo
nana ya yeboa
barima ba kwasinti amoa 22 cities
ena akonoba opoku nyako na kai se Lawson TV any Lawson FM die yenemwa Lawson FM and Lawson TV kasiye ya de bramo de bia Lawson FM and Lawson TV kasiye ya de bramo Lawson FM and Lawson TV kasiye ya de bramo de bia
yema yimo ene nkofo amaso nsam de eno ane Lawson kasiye
eba na dwadie amanyasem sikasem apomden hu nsem ene aka ho de a eno ane Lawson kasebo
asem ni si ya sone so ye de proje na bramo
eno nti abribia tie Lawson kasebo anopa akasmanum amano nsiabo awia pramtobre ene anwumro no nsia
ubetimi so atie yayi asa ahwe yayi awo yen social media
Rosalind, I will ask you one more time. Who the hell was that man who just dropped you off? Huh?
Does it matter?
What?
Daniel, does it matter?
Of course it matters. It matters because I am your husband. I am the man of this house. And I demand to know, Rosalind.
Really? My husband. So suddenly you remember you are the man of the house. A man that can't feed me and our daughter. Just one child. Just one child. And you can't even pay her school fees. I take good care of you. I feed you. And what do I get in return? Question me who my friends are.
Wow. Wow, Rosaline. Seriously. You know that the only reason this is happening is because I lost everything about a year ago. You know, you were here when my shop got burnt. And I'm seriously, I'm surprised that you're saying you are the one who carries all the bills in this house, when you know that even though I don't have much, I support taking care of the bills in this house in the little ways that I can.
Your ways aren't enough, Daniel. If you do not sit tight, one day you would wake up and I'm gone.
I have a 7-year-old daughter who I just put to bed, and before she slept, she was asking me why we're quarreling earlier.
Oh, and I hope you remember telling her that her father is not capable of taking care of us.
See now, come on. You know I just started a new company, and the company is going to go places.
Okay. So until it goes places, don't you dare lay your filthy hands on me. Hello, dear. You should know how to make me blush when you call me like that. My ruse. Oh, I love you too.
Who was that? I'll ask you one more time, Rosalie. Who the hell was that?
My lover. A lover better than you. Yes. He's better than you in all ways. He's a very good provider and he loves me.
Rosalie, is your disrespect and contempt for me so much right now that you would have an affair under my own roof and just say it to my face like that? Huh?
Okay, so I don't want to be cheating on you under your own roof. So I want freedom. I want a divorce.
a divorce? For what?
Yes, to start a new life. Away from you. Look, my lover is taking me to the UK. Something that you can never do.
And what about our daughter? What about Sophie, Rosalind? Have you sat down for a moment and to think about how all of this is affecting her? Or what, you want to take her away from me?
Oh, no. I'm not taking her away from you. I mean, she's a burden. You can have her. I want to go start a new life with nothing about you remaining in it. Not even the child we had together. And I guess I'll see you in court.
Honestly, Aki, again, I want to say thank you. I am so grateful, to you and your wife for taking care of Sophie, looking out for her, and even, hosting her, keeping her here whenever I'm unable to take care of her. Thank you.
Guys, nothing. I mean, that's what friends are for, I'm just glad that she's not going to witness any court hearing where she will witness her parents argue with each other again.
Oh no, I'm absolutely not putting her through that.
Party nina ewo kwawu afin so Lawson TV and Lawson FM esa kwawu akosam action nina be shase every Easter Thursday 2nd April with gala competition kick off no shase anopa no wotwe ewo bombing assorted 16 teams and ebesi akan enti hwan anabagi trophy no ani achede bafu a edaso yi eye obo the defending champions ana obetima say defending anase wedie obomi for na beje anasa kraka ntomem kinidrase abetifi ana dunkwa eyensuta ana empraye so ana praso anasa duamwa before force da ana ebeye tafo pitiku adoso ana nkwatia na ade ache good friday na gala no be hyase anopa no nwotwe ekosi anwumre no nsia ne yewie pe na amra do ani eno baroni at take center stage no the live band no out twaso ye bedi ani say na ade ache memenda 4th April ye be tro gala no so fra nopa ne fri no mienu kono ye the grand finale no at twaso na ye wie anwumre no nsia no pe na last meet and the kodwan cancel away and so the live concert no abrayen na me see Easter Sunday no eno so be ye kikim anwumre no just come and meet your high life legend kwabena NP for be trele ya bibia be your life our Lawson TV and Lawson FM. I feel Lawson co-programming is being powered by Lawson Direman Bitters and a Lawson Dire Ginger Liquor. Na buafoni binso a Lawson Enterprise. Mizo. Samans Vita Mr. Kid Bet and a Kangen Enagic Drinking Water. Bibiania from 0248 480535. Kwa Lawson TV and Lawson FM at the move through Kobe.
Introducing Betway's Bet Influencer, a groundbreaking feature where you can make money by just sharing codes. He just needs to share his codes and make money. The more his codes are used, the more money he makes. Oh yes, so what are you waiting for? Anyone can be a bet influencer. Share your